Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, a good friend, Tom.
All right, calm down, calm down. I'll pay you.
Everybody have a seat.
Mr.
So
Grumpus,
how
how
you
you
doing,
doing?
Tom?
I tell you what, if I was any better, they'd tax me.
Yep. Had a pretty good day myself. Man, the weather was beautiful. I went out about, I don't know, about 10 o'clock. It was about 66, 67 degrees. And I don't think it got any hotter than mid 70s.
Yeah,
Sun shining. Man, it was hard to get out of a chair and do anything.
it's 90s. I mean, it's here. It's not going away. That's for sure. How's my lighting?
Hey, you're looking good. What'd you change?
What I did was I actually added some other lights with filters on them, rather than using the overhead stuff like that. So I've
Uh
been
huh.
been busy working on.
It's The light's more even. I don't see a big hot spot.
Yeah. One thing is I got to put makeup on my forehead.
Get ready for your close up.
I get the glare. Unbelievable. I used Riverside last week. I had to get up early Sunday morning because I connected with the chef from the UK,
Okay.
and we did the interview. And I tell you what, it went well. And I got to tell you, Grumpus, it went up really quick. But this thing's got a lot of bells and whistles on it that I'm not really sure about how they're all going to work.
You cut your teeth, you'll get it.
So I mean, I don't know. It's worked pretty good.
I noticed Evie Mux has put a pause on their record button.
Yeah,
Isn't that,
that's
isn't that something you was looking for?
yeah. That's was. Hold on a minute. It might be a little easier. That was something I looked for, and they did that just before I switched. But the problem I had was the latency between once I took it over to ChopCut to do my editing.
Yeah.
Okay, you got somebody in the basement, Miss Charlotte.
All right, everybody, welcome. The hostess with the mostest.
Hi guys.
What's up, Charlotte?
This old lady's tired.
I figured you probably was.
I
I didn't
look
know
like
if
a
you'd make it on
homeless
tonight or
woman,
not.
and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I will look better next week, okay?
Hey, hey, people don't know you can do better.
That's true. That's true. That's
You know,
true.
I tell Vicky that all the time. We'll go out somewhere. She says, I'm really not dressed. I didn't put my makeup. I said, nobody knows you can do any better.
Love it. I love it. Today I cannot.
Unbelievable. You getting settled?
Yes, somewhat. We got everything out of the old house. We never have to go back again.
Good.
Everything's here. It's just so much stuff.
You don't realize it.
I had and I don't have what I need to be able to put it away. So I think what I'm going to do is just throw everything in the attic and pull it out one box at a time and put it where it needs to go.
It'll never happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well. Yeah, well.
You're better off
No
leaving it
big
down.
little
I've got
thing.
boxes and I got boxes in my attic or in my garage that I
Oh,
brought I brought down from Indiana with me. Never opened them up. I've moved them 3 times.
well, I've got to. We're buying
I'm
a
making a hell of a
shed.
deal on a CB radio. 'Cause I think there's
And
3 in one of them boxes.
Hi, guys.
ten four.
Yeah, we decided to buy a shed. It's not a very big one, but I think it's going to help
Hey, Alex.
with the tools slash lawn equipment situation.
Okay.
Because, Hazel's got to stay in the garage. She is transportation.
Hey CJ, how you doing, man?
CJ, what's up, brother?
We haven't talked in a while. I missed you at the cook-off this year.
Hey, CJ.
CJ's tearing it up on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
he's earned it. He's put in the
Put in
put
the
in the
time and
work.
the work.
Yeah. Charlotte, you definitely do need a shed. Right off the bat, you need to. You need that
Right.
outside storage and get it organized. Poppy can keep his tools out there and
Right.
that whole bit. I had in North Carolina. I had two 16 by 20 sheds, but
Oh
I had
wow,
them,
that's huge.
but I had them put together, and I had one with the workshop, and one was just storage. You know,
Right. Well, out at my dad's place in Georgia, he's got 3 sheds, believe it or not. And 2 of them are white with black trim, just like his house. And he put a roof over, separate and put a roof over, and that's where he parks his tractor in between the 2 sheds. And they're probably 12 by 24 ish. Yeah.
yeah,
And one of them at the very back 10, 15, 10 or 12 feet, he enclosed it, insulated it, put an air conditioner in it for my stepmother to have a little craft room.
nice.
And I thought that was really cool. He even built a deck on the back of it, and she's got these really pretty climbing roses growing all over it. It's really nice.
Yeah. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
So,
So what have you guys been up to this week?
busy, very busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I saw you been posting a bunch of videos.
Yeah, that's just keep doing. I'm trying to get the setup in here with lights and
Right.
everything like that. So I did my first podcast with using that new Riverside.
Oh, how'd it go? Well, I saw it actually.
No, this is another one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This will be up Monday.
Oh,
And
okay.
I gotta tell you something. And how, what they do is, once you put it up, post it, and not post it when you record it, and then you want to upload it. Okay, you hit your studio. Phew, this thing took off like a rocket. It was real fast. Okay, so that I could download it. But what they did was, so as we're talking right now, okay, you would say something, and you would be close up on the screen. I didn't do nothing. When I spoke, and then it split the screen. When I asked the guest a question, okay, it brought the 2 of us up, and when he went to answer it, it just was him.
Oh, wow. And it did
I
it all
mean-
by itself.
Yeah, I mean it's amazing. But I was playing with it tonight about putting pictures up, and it put me in left field with a catcher's mask on. I mean, I had no clue.
Right.
So,
Well, are you happy with it?
So far, yeah, so far. But there's a lot of things in there right now. I have no clue that I got
Yeah.
to work on and stuff like that.
Yeah. Grumpus,
Unbelievable.
what'd you have for dinner tonight?
I had I grilled some chicken thighs and legs. And made some baked beans. And we just chowed down, watched a movie tonight.
Okay. I went to my favorite Mexican restaurant and I had tamales and some one birria taco. Gosh, it's so good. So good. And I drank a margarita the size of my head.
Well, you have to when you can only have one.
Right? So,
They always
And
ask me, do you want a big one or a little one? I said, well, I promised I'd only have one, so bring me the big one.
right. My kids and my husband wanted to go have ice cream after the Mexican meal. Oh, I couldn't eat any ice cream, and I was afraid if I did, it was going to curdle on that darn margarita. So I didn't have any, but they enjoyed some ice cream, and then we went home. We had a blast. It was, oh, and my middle daughter, the social worker, and her husband met us there, and we all had dinner together. And that's the first time we'd done that in a really long time, and it was very enjoyable. And we decided that now that me and Poppy have a house big enough to have all the whole family over in again, we're going to start doing our Sunday, Sunday dinners. I used to do Sunday dinners all the time with the kids after they grew up
Yeah.
when we lived in Virginia. And then when we moved down here, we just kind of quit doing it, and I miss it a lot. And so we decided instead of making it dinner, we're going to make it like a 1 o'clock lunch.
I know a guy that does that.
Yeah. Oh, you do that, silly. Well, I think a lot of people do it,
It's
but
coming
I
back.
haven't done it in a long time, and I really think I want to get back to doing that again.
It's actually coming back. People are, with the prices of everything, and now it's going to get even worse. You
Yeah,
know what I
and not
mean?
only that, Tom, I think that people are realizing that they need human connections instead of just these computers all the time.
Yep,
You know,
exactly.
and people are putting off their families and putting off everything. Kids are being raised by devices, and I think they're just realizing that, yeah, we messed up somewhere. We got to get back to the old way of doing things.
I totally agree. Totally,
I
totally
could
agree.
be wrong, but that's my take on it, and that's where I'll die on that hill.
Yeah. I invite Marie sometimes into the kitchen to join me. So,
No,
yeah, I mean, and she accepts every time.
I
But she
see that
said,
hand creep in there every once in a while.
yeah,
you goofball.
she calls me URB. She says, you call me in here every time when you need something washed.
Oh wow, yeah, probably. I could see you doing that. Totally see it. Oh gosh, y'all, I got to.
So I had to call the doctor the other day because compromising with this joker with things put
Yeah,
me on a higher dose. As soon as you walk in, they walsh you right down, put you on a scale and then walsh you back up. So you're doing laps.
sure,
Your
yeah. And then your
heart's
blood
pound.
pressure goes through the roof.
Yeah. So they wanted to raise my blood pressure medication.
Right.
I see. Okay, whatever. What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
They raised the damn thing. I started scratching like a freaking flea-bitten hound dog.
Oh no.
I mean, my legs. I'm scratching. Maurice, what in the hell's wrong with you? I don't know. So naturally, I get on a computer, and sure enough, the one ACE inhibitor that they raised me up, and then I started thinking, you know what? This happened to me before. So I mean, I
Oh,
started breaking out with like dry patches, almost like psoriasis.
yeah, yeah.
So I cut them jokers in half.
Need some tea. Thank you so much.
Unbelievable.
Well, Tom, I think your lighting has helped your camera zoom in because you look sharper tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got them little covers, the 7-inch covers. To go over the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be working. But
Yep.
you know
There's
what,
more.
Grumpus, I got more wires hanging around. I got to get squared away, and
Preaching to the choir.
that's the thing that's driving me insane right now. Is because you pull one wire, and all of a sudden you start seeing other things move. On the thing there. But
Thank you.
Well, I'm afraid to tie too much stuff together because when you do that, something goes out and you have to cut it all loose again.
yeah, I
You
mean,
can hang here in your face forever.
Maurice says to me, "Oh, look what I found in the bottom of the closet. Zip ties. Give me them. Give me
Um,
them."
I haven't bothered with lighting yet. I mean, since the move, I have no clue where it is.
It looks fine, Charlotte. It really does.
Well,
Real good.
I know my eyes are a little dark, and it's a little dark for me, but I don't care. Not right now. I'll care next week.
Yeah, I get psoriasis, Chris.
I did get some new shrubberies today.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Shrubs.
Shrubs. Okay.
Well, I have this neighbor next door who has two dogs. One is a English bulldog, and the other one is a pitty mix, maybe a full blown pitty. I don't know. Cute as it can be, beautiful dog. Don't have the sense God gave a goose. And my dad always said that dog's only as smart as its owner, which is not looking good. But it, him and my dog apparently want to eat each other through the fence. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to screen the area. So far, what I've been doing is when it's time to let the dog out, I always look to see if she's out with her dogs because I don't want to, I'm trying not to mix the two. So, but here's the thing. So I look both ways. And I look again, take my dog out within 2 minutes. She's out there with her dog. And I'm like, really? Can't you wait for 5 minutes? Well, no, she can't, apparently. And so I have to, bring my dog in. And it's just a thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing that I got to figure out a solution to the problem.
Yeah.
What I did was, that stuff that they use on tennis courts on the fencing, the green stuff? Well, I bought it in black, and I bought 2 layers of it, and I'm tying it to that fence tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I bought some copper top viburnums, and I'm going to plant those all down that side. I only got 4 this time. I got to wait till next payday and get 3 more. And then I bought some sky pencil holly that I'm going to kind of just tuck in here and there. I'm also going to get next payday some Laura Pedlum and some ligustrum. And I'm just going to kind of layer it. And in the front, there's going to be some drift roses to cut, and actually dwarf Laura Pedlum and drift roses. This is going to be in the front row.
Is this code word you're saying?
They're plants. They're shrubs. Okay, the proper top viburnum is a green, thick shrub. And you can take your hedgers and just cut whatever size you want and make it a box if you want to. Or you can leave it alone and they grow together and it just creates like a prison, which is fine with me.
Nice.
And then the gold ones, the sunshine ligustrum, it has a smaller leaf. It's more delicate, and it's sterile, so it won't be invasive. And so I'm just going to dot them here and there for a pop of color. And then the Laura Pedlum, that's such a beautiful purple. I want a wall of purple, about 3 feet tall. Different sizes.
And get one of them. And then get one of them big sponge things with the finger.
Oh, dear God, no, I'm not doing that. Look, I had enough problems with neighbors for 6 years. I don't want problems right off the get-go. I just don't. I'm trying to be as congenial as I possibly can.
The lady, that's her probably cousin, the lady with the dog.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, my. I've not heard any of that 1 second of it since I got here, and it's just been bliss. Well, I'll be honest with you. In that other house, every house we've ever owned has been brick. I never had these problems. And then I moved into that house, and it was wood-sided, very old, very little insulation, and we felt it every day.
Yeah. Hey, what'd the landlord say?
Nothing. Oh, he said, okay.
Very good.
Thank you for being a great tenant.
Nice. Very
Thanks
good.
for paying your rent.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's fine. He was actually very happy for us. So
Yeah, very good. There are nice people out there.
well, and I told him, I said, this house put us in a position where we could do what we wanted to do, and I appreciate you giving us, that chance. Because really, Tom, we lived there 6.5 years. For the first 4.5 years, he never raised the rent. We paid $895 a month.
Wow. There are still nice people out there. I haven't met any of them yet, but they're still out there.
Right. He's a great guy, a really great. I tell people all the time, he's the best landlord that ever landlorded.
Yeah,
He's great.
he's the lord of the landlords.
Well, yeah, but I never gave him a reason to be an ugly landlord either.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't bother him, I didn't nitpick anything. I didn't call him to change light bulbs. I can plunge my own toilet.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain things that you do yourself. Like Marie says to me the other day, she said, are we going to get the guy to come in to do the carpet and stuff? I said, what's the problem? I said, it really made me mad about it was last time we paid $72 for it.
Okay.
Okay, spot clean, 3 rooms. Okay, and I thought it was a little high, but what the hell? What are you going to do?
Right.
Now they want $125.
Mm.
So I says, why? What happened? Well, the price of stuff went up. What are you talking about? Shampoo and a machine? What are you talking about? Soap? I said, no problem. So I bought a carpet cleaner for $90.
There you go.
Smartest thing to do.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that little steam cleaner that I bought,
What's up, Lance?
What's going on,
I
man?
cleaned all the baseboards in that house, and it went so fast. 2 hours, I was done with every single baseboard in the house. It was amazing. The kids would come behind me with a towel and just go over it and dry it off. It was great.
I told Marie, got your new vehicle.
Really, you gonna make her ride a stinking carpet cleaner?
Well, that went over like a fart in church anyway, so you know who'll be doing the carpets.
Well, that's what I always tell Wesley. He'll say something like, "Well, why didn't you get this and that from the grocery store?" And I'm like, "Really? You're the one that drives in this family.
Have you
Yeah.
seen what this or that cost?
What the hell you want me to do? Take my broom, you know, to the grocery store?" And I do order a lot of groceries, for delivery, but I don't like doing that with my meat. I want to be able to see it, touch it, feel it, whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's a few other things that I just really like to do a hands-on thing about, cheeses. I don't know why, but with cheeses, I want to see it,
Yeah.
smell it.
I watched this kid the other day in the grocery store. Okay, he's walking, he's pushing the cart, and he's got all these different bags on it. I guess he's filling orders. And he's walking, he's got his phone, and bang, walked right into the aisle. Bam!
Mm,
I said to myself, he's probably going to Harvard or something.
that's terrible. Yeah.
He's
No,
in air traffic controller school.
he's got no
Oh
common
my
sense
goodness.
whatsoever.
Air-
Bam! Walked right into it. And he went, oh, like that. Oh, right on.
Uh-oh.
I said, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Amazing. Simply amazing. How's the weather, Charlotte?
Beautiful. Oh my gosh, today we
was
couldn't have
gorgeous
ordered a
today.
better day. Beautiful day today. Low humidity, a breeze. It was cool outside, sunshine, not a cloud, but there was a fire over in Van Cleve, and you could see it when we were riding down 90 to get to the Mexican restaurant, and there's these big puffs of smoke. The great thing was though, I hate to say this because it makes me sad that people are close to losing their houses in this fire, but I'm at the beach and I'm saying, wow, the smoke's really making the sky look beautiful at sunset.
Ay, ay,
Seriously,
ay.
the sky was purple and orange from the smoke, and it was beautiful.
They it was very breezy today, and it was 90 something degrees. So it was like being in a convection oven.
Yeah.
But here's what it is. I mean, just hit a little bit too early this year for me.
I love the idea with the spicy Bloody Marys for brunch.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Dear Lord in heaven. My
That,
daughter's
that almost makes you want to have family over for lunch.
Well, lucky for us, we don't tend to do the whole redneck scene when we're all together. You know
Unbelievable.
how it is.
I mean, we don't either. It just gets real quiet sometimes.
Oh, it gets quiet. Well, I don't mind quiet. They can all fall asleep if they want to. It ain't gonna bother me. It's when they start fighting. When I was a kid, my dad is one of 10 children, number 7 actually. And he had a younger brother who had a little bit of a problem with, he couldn't just drink one beer. If he drank one, he had to have all of them. And the more he drank, the more belligerent he got, which is a shame because, I'm a happy drunk. I just laugh and
Yeah, I
laugh,
just get goofy.
have fun and good. Yeah, yeah. But he was a mean, mean drunk. And I know I can't count how many holidays that he would come and just ruin the whole day for everybody because, they're all worried about him being a jerk and worried about my dad wanting to wring his neck and that kind of thing. So,
That's why they made duct tape.
and that half the family was on dad's side and half the family was like, oh, poor little drunk.
It's not his fault.
It's
Poor
not
little
his
drunk.
fault.
The alcohol made him do it.
So,
In the
there's,
in the bar, we used to have a guy come in all the time. He would come in like later on in the afternoon, like between normal people would get off, stop at the bar, have a few drinks, and then go home. Okay, once that time slot, like maybe between 6 and 7, this belligerent little bastard would come in, and he'd have one drink and be bombed.
no.
One drink. Okay, so I told the bartender start cutting back on his drink, but he knew it. What are you watering down this stuff? You keep it up, you're gonna need stitches.
What did
No,
he do? Weigh about 75 pounds?
Hey,
no.
Marcel.
Hey, Marcel, what's going
He was
on?
just a lightweight. Hey, Marcel.
But I mean, he would just carry on and carry on and carry on till after a while, he just everybody ignored him.
Right.
But belligerent and picking fights and stuff. I said, boy, you got to wake up awful early to be that stupid.
Nobody likes a belligerent drunk.
No.
Yeah. Well, I got a daughter who, every time she drinks too much, she just cries. I'm like, what are you crying drunk for? Be happy drunk. What you supposed to do? I can't stand a crying drunk.
Unbelievable. I cry when I go in the liquor store because of the prices.
Oh,
I know,
my goodness.
right?
Shoo, man, I ain't never seen anything like it in my life.
It's
It's
crazy.
getting so bad, I'm about ready to get in the neighbor's stash.
That'd be long gone right there.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
Grumpus, how did your corned beef turn out?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't tried it yet. I forget. I forget what. She needed something at the store, and we decided just go grab a bite to eat while we were out. And I packed that and all the juices up, vacuum sealed it up. It's
There
in
you
the
go.
freezer.
And it's still.
I
But
told
you
her
did
today.
cook
I
it,
said
though.
I need to pick up a head of cabbage this week. We'll do corned beef and cabbage
Oh, that
one
does
night.
sound good.
Oh man, I tell you what, you crack me up with that kind of stuff. I'm waiting to see you come on one night with a Nehru's jacket on.
But I did get to sit in chair all day while it cooked.
There you go.
There you go.
Can't beat that with a bat. So I did this interview with this chef from the UK.
Right.
He uh, he worked in Amsterdam for a while and then came to the States, and he worked in Ocean City, Maryland. And when he talked about that, that's when me and him connected. And come to find out, we laughed about it. I said because I would take if I had a long weekend off, or even middle of the week, I would take Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday off, and me and Marie would get in a car and go down there. But we lived on the Jersey Shore. Okay, I had a seafood joint. Okay, so I would have the seafood and then go home, and the beach was there. Where would we go to vacation or get away from everybody? To a beach in Ocean City, Maryland, and eat seafood. So,
Oh,
so we laughed about that. So talking to him, matter of fact, the places that we used to go, he was actually the head chef in these places back then. So he's telling me his story that all the different people he cooked for George Bush Senior, Reagan, okay, and all these different people. And then he told me the story that he cooked for the Queen, All right, at one of these functions where she was coming to dedicate this place. It was actually in a university. So he said we got all done. He said we got all done. Okay, and we're all hanging out the window, and as she's leaving, the manager of the place bought them all the kitchen staff a beer. So he said he's got this beer in his hand. And he took a swig out of it, and one of his coworkers come up and boom, banged him on the back. Okay, he said the beer dribbled out, but I think the whole thing went and just missed the queen. As she's
Oh, dear
walking
Lord
up.
in heaven.
I tell you, we laughed so hard. I mean, we did the podcast on it, but talking about it, we laughed like hell with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness.
It was pretty cool.
Tom, I was watching your walk videos today, and I got the same situation. I can't get my stove hot enough.
Yeah, me too.
But I got to thinking, I saw the flames licking around the edges of your wok. I've got my square opening above my firebox. I'm betting I can move that grate up at about 6 inches and load that thing up with some lump and maybe a couple chunks of something and really get that thing cherry red hot.
I bet you could.
Grumpus, there is a bracket that you can get for the grill. It actually holds up the wok on here, and you get that bad boy
Right.
flowing. Now, I got a commercial wok because in Florida I actually took, remember them the gas burners, and I used to sell the pot with it, for turkey frying.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, I took that thing and I cut the legs and I set it inside, and I had a 20 pound on that one, and I turned that thing. I had flames coming out of it that high
yeah.
on the commercial one. But this one, I don't want to break it out because everything steams in it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is a stainless
have.
steel. Yeah, it's stainless steel with the, but yeah, but I got to be careful out here doing it out here in the balcony.
Well,
because
I think
people-
I think my wok will nestle down in that square opening. Just right. If it doesn't, I've got a restaurant supply house not just a mile or two from me that sells all the, it's a restaurant supply. They've got like 8 or 9 different sizes of woks. They got some huge ones in there. I bet I
Right.
could find one that'd fit that firebox.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I had a buddy of mine. This wok that I have, he worked for me. I don't know if he's still around, but he was Chinese. He was from Hong Kong. His family was well-to-do, I guess, in Hong Kong. They were like ambassadors or something to the U.S., whatever. But the kid was a drunk. Okay, he would drink. He would go into my walk-in box. Okay, and I would find Heineken cases that were very light. He would go in.
Nobody
had
missed
five.
one, right?
Yeah, exactly. So he would go through the cases, but he was a really nice guy. I mean, he would take us, me and Marie, into Chinatown in Lower Manhattan, off the beaten path in the back, where you couldn't understand anything that was going on. But anyway, long story short, he got me that wok.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said, I'll show you how to season it and the whole bit. And then I took a course on it with cooking with Oriental food with the wok and stuff like that. But the heat is what it's all about.
Yeah.
you-
I mean, I've had mine. This one I've got it's nice steel. It's it's heavy gauge. But I've had it probably 30 years or so. But like you said in your video, I just can't get it hot enough.
just not.
I can get it hot. I can throw it on the stove, and I can get it pretty hot. But as soon as I throw something in it, the stove can't keep up.
Yeah, the sad part about it is that you get sold a bill of goods and people say, this turned out like crap and everything. But I have these little burners that I used to have for Sunday brunch. People would make omelets and stuff on them.
Yeah,
The
like
but-
the one you used.
Right, the
The
butane.
butane, right? Yep.
Yeah. Now I bought a thing that fit on there, okay, but I put it in the house. Smoke alarms go off, because trying to heat up the oil and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it was my regular home or something like that, I wouldn't care about that. And but here I can't because they come running out. Should I call the police? Kind of stuff. Even if I do it outside. So, but I don't care anymore. I'm gonna build a nice little stand for me to put out onto the balcony, and just go for it. But your wood burner, oh, that would be great.
I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before, but when I saw the flames licking, I thought, well, if that round thing fit, if that square opening held that into place, I got 4 corners. That flame can come up around that walk.
I gotta find the thing. I'll take a picture and send it to you, of this thing that might fit on there, because this thing is square. Okay, but it has I think 4 tongs that stand up where the wok fits in it,
Right.
and that might be the key right there.
Well, I've got it. I think that opening on my firebox is probably 22 by 22 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a huge opening. I mean,
Yeah.
the right size wok would just nestle right down there in it.
Wow.
I'm wondering why the gas burners will not get hot enough. Because I know
They're not big
they
enough.
used to. I think they're limiting the BTUs on these things.
Yeah, of course they are. And then you call them out, especially if you have an orange flame. You call them out, and they'll run a pipe. Excuse me, pipe cleaner through it, trying to clean it out a little bit.
Right.
But it just really doesn't do anything. And the thing, here's the thing that gets me. All right, we're in a 55 and older complex. Okay.
Right.
The refrigerator, you open it up, it's on the bottom. So you bend over and look in the bottom of the
Right.
refrigerator, you throw your back out, and the gas stove, the boiler's on the bottom.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Don't make any sense.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
And then when I turn around and tell them, get off my lawn, they wonder why I'm.
Well, and places that are for seniors, I think they should have wall ovens. That way
Yeah.
they are at your height. You can, you don't have to bend over with something heavy in your hands or, that kind of thing. But that's just my opinion and nobody cares, right?
No, no, you're right. I mean, why wouldn't they have the. They're all brand new refrigerators. You know what I mean? So why
And so
wouldn't they
why
get.
wouldn't they have the double doors and,
Yeah.
because you don't go in your freezer near as much as you go in the fridge part. Of course,
Unbelievable.
I don't know. Some people don't.
Just here we are. Get off my lawn, you rat.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, I don't know. So, Grumpus, Dash, I see him every once in a while. And it just so happened I was editing a video. And I said, let me just take a break. And actually, I was uploading something. And I just switched over and I looked and went, holy crap, there he is.
Yeah, he's been using Corel Video for years, and I was trying to convince him he needed to just jump onto DaVinci and
Yeah.
fool it. We talked back and forth for about 6 months, and he finally, after I told him I'd done spent money on it, he figured if Grumpus spent a dime on anything, it must be worth having.
He's a good guy. He really is.
Yes, I like Dash. Yeah. Yeah, I've been on several of his live streams. He just fall flat out of sleep. Somebody would call him on the phone. Wake up!
That's funny. I was on a live stream the other night, and one of the gentlemen fell completely asleep, mouth open, snoring a little bit. I felt
That's
so
a-
bad for him.
That's hysterical. I forget. Yeah. That Marie's going into the other room. So
Good night, Marie.
yeah, she's gone.
Hello, Marie.
I said to her one night, you want to come up in here? Sure, I'd like to. I said, you want to go up tonight? Nah, I'm tired.
Aw.
Okay.
She probably gets up really early though, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Actually,
Yeah.
she does. She's still on that like 6:30 time frame.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching. I can't remember who it was. Okay, but there was like four or five people on the live, and this one guy was like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I typed in. I said, "Hey, you better check your guy in the bottom there. Is he dead?"
Oh dear Lord in heaven.
Kick his
Yeah,
chair.
I mean, he didn't move,
Oh wow.
and somebody had to
Well,
call him in there.
that Wednesday night crowd, they get into the shine.
Oh.
Yeah. Why was the one guy drinking? You look coconut stuff or?
Uh, which guy was that? He was.
The other black dude that was them underneath.
Oh, I forget what he said he was drinking. He's usually drinking bourbon.
He
But
drank
he was
something
into
out of a
something else
can.
the other night.
It looked like he
Dad's
was drinking.
usually into the corn liquor, the moonshine.
Wow.
I watched him one night when he had he cooked something, and then brought it into the house and was going to have his kids try it.
Mm-hmm.
And one kid went like this.
Uh-oh.
He went, "What?" Dash went, "What? What? Come on, speak up. What?"
You want to watch something funny? He's got a video out where he did porchetta.
Ooh, yum.
I think it was his first attempt, or at least that's the first one he put on film. And he doesn't eat pork, so his whole family is the guinea pigs. So they're all trying it out, and his wife's just saying, it's just a little chewy. And she's sitting there, they're talking back and forth. Well, how about this? How about? Well, yeah, but other than it being chewy like that, she finally pulls out. She said, "Did you give me a string?"
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Forgot to cut the butcher's twine off of it. That's been a running joke for about the last
my
2 or 3 years.
That's hilarious.
When I was a kid, I had the hot dog wagon. Okay, it was right across the street from a bar. Matter of fact, I was partners with the guy who owned the bar.
Uh-huh.
So I'm selling hot dogs. So the procedure was, you had to take the napkin, put the napkin in your hand, take the bun with the tongs, put the bun in the napkin, take the tongs, open up the bun, okay, then dig in, get the hot dog, put that on there, and then whatever, mustard and this and that. So this little drunk comes out of the bar. Hey, two hot dogs. Okay. All right. Did the procedure, put it all down there, handed one to him, started making the other one. Well, this little rat, he ate this thing, and he had a wig on, okay, to where the sideburns was standing out like this. Okay? And he was 2 sheets to the wind, and he's eating, and he's eating, and he's eating. So he's on the second one, and he comes walking back. He was standing, you can see him staggering, but he was chowing this thing down. He came back and he said, "You cheap little bastard, you think you'd give me a napkin?" I said, "Yeah, you ate it."
Oh my God.
I did?
Yeah.
There you go.
About to
That's
polish off the
self-cleaning.
second one.
Yeah, that's self-cleaning from the inside out.
That's funny.
Yep. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Funny things. So, Charlotte,
Yes.
are you happy?
Very.
That's where it's at, right there. That is where it's at.
He seems
Yeah.
happy.
Getting more and more happy every day. It's,
Time. Take your
it's-
time with stuff.
It's just really nice. And, I'm not going to lie, there's some things that really need to be done. Painting, cosmetic, all cosmetic. The bones of this house are beautiful. And it's going to take time, but it's going to be fun little projects.
That
Me and
honeydew
Poppy-
list never ends.
Yeah, and me and Poppy really enjoy doing stuff like that together, and doing the yard together. And in the other house, we just couldn't do the things we wanted to do.
I see you one post that you put up, and you said that you weren't going to go live, that you were dog tired from moving the garden.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
I said to Marie, I said, "See, We're not the only nutty ones. Okay.
Right. Do you
Move on.
know that Poppy moved 3 truckloads, truck bed loads, four,
3 tons.
four Ford 150 crew cab truckloads of soil, and they're all in heaps in the backyard.
That man must be in love.
He must- well, the fence is not
I
going to
would
get
not
filled,
have done that.
but we are tomorrow. We're going to just lay down the oh shit! I've got industrial strength weed cloth,
Yeah.
Okay.
almost as thick as tar paper. It's pretty heavy duty. So he pulled all that up because it's $100 a roll, and I didn't want to spend it, $100 on plastic. So we just we're gonna lay that out tomorrow. We're gonna set some beds up. I'm not all of them. I'm not doing all of them. It's just gonna be too much, and I'm late in the season anyway. I can't grow all the things I want to grow, but I can grow something,
Yeah.
and it'll be nice just to be able to grow. I'm definitely growing some cucumbers.
So I
When
want.
we get the boat moved.
I can't talk about that right now.
Ooh, Grumpus, you really know how to get into
There,
things, aren't you?
there went the happy.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Oy, oy, oy.
Cry in a minute. Can't
We-
talk about it right now.
We no say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
That's funny. Well, be careful what you wish for because, Mary, I was bitching and moaning about the basil's not growing. I can't grow it in the house. Blah blah blah.
And
Man,
now what's happening?
I need hedge clippers.
I knew it. I knew it.
I need hedge clippers. And I told Chaotic Mike, thank you.
Right. I've got 3 different types of basil that I'm going to grow out there. And that's one of the things I'm going to concentrate on this season is a lot of herbs and my fruit trees and getting the screening planted and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to concentrate so much on vegetables.
Right.
And I want to
Yeah.
do a lot of flowers too. I miss having my flowers.
So I don't know if I told you this last time, but Marie has a tomato plant that she refuses to get rid of, but she finally did.
Oh.
This is going on 2 years. This thing's been growing.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so now she put it she put it outside in the flower boxes, and they were grape tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So there was 2 little tomatoes on that sucker, and they were pretty orange. And she said to me, "Do you think we should pull them now?" And I said, "No, wait one more day."
I already know what happened.
I can write this for you.
Something came by and ate one of them, and split the other one in half and left it there.
Jeez.
I'm in the bathroom and I'm shaving a little around here like this, and I hear, "You son of a
Oh,
bang,
no.
you." Well, she was so fit to be tied. Okay, she said, "You told me to leave it," and I said, "Hey, my fault. Forget about it. Don't worry." I said, "You want to go buy your tomatoes?" "That's not the point."
That's not the point.
So you think it was a bird or a varmint?
I don't know. It could have been a pack rat or something. Who the hell knows? But something got it, but the insulting part was left half of it there.
Oh, that would have upset me too.
She was pacing back and forth, looking out, looking out. I think it was a bird because she left the other half there, and then the bird. She said, "I just seen something go by. It's gone. That other piece is gone." She was
Yeah, the
gone.
bird.
Get
The
your
last
gun.
2 or 3 years I've tried, the birds end up getting them. They'll just
You
peck
know-
a hole in them.
If you have a bird bath out there with water in it all the time, they won't bother your tomatoes.
Charlotte, I got 2,000 gallon bird bath in the backyard.
Oh, that's true.
Hey,
I I didn't even think of
They come
that.
down and drink out of that pond all the time.
Oh
I'm in
my
the. I got a 4x6 balcony.
good point. That's a very valid point.
And the same way with my peppers. I'll plant peppers and I'll watch them and watch them and watch them, and before I'll come home and there'll be a hole pecked in the side of it,
Oh dear.
I got
or they'll be
Well-
laying on the ground.
I had that problem last year with my peppers. Something would get out there and just put holes in them. And I didn't know if it was a bird or if it was like a caterpillar or hornworms or something getting at
Yeah,
it.
I hadn't found any caterpillars.
Well, I didn't find any either, and usually I do. I'll go out there at nighttime with a black light, and them things light up like Christmas trees. If
But you
there's
know, I
no-
sit out there on the deck with my coffee, and you know, there's a row of birds on the fence. You know, they're looking at them tomatoes. They're looking at their watch. Looking at
Yes,
the tomatoes.
yes, waiting for you to leave.
It's about time.
Yeah,
Is Marie here?
right.
I bought, I guess, the sticky pads, I guess, for mice and stuff, because I had something going in and out of my utility room.
Right.
So I lined them up by the door. Okay, so when you close the door, they were right there. If anything, because underneath there was a little gap. So if anything came up underneath there, they'd go right onto the sticky pads. Well, I tell you one thing. I got 2, 3, 4. I think there's 5 lizards that are stuck to the pads.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And they're the
That's
one
right.
thing that's probably not bothering anything.
That's true. Yeah.
They're
They-
eating, they're
probably
eating all the white flies in the apron.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, "What are you gonna do with them?" I said, "I ain't doing nothing with them. I'm gonna leave them there. They're stuck." So maybe they got AAA. I don't know.
Y'all, the other morning, I was sitting out in the garage, drinking my coffee, surveying my kingdom. Okay?
I love it.
And I was on the
Open the
phone.
land.
I was on my phone with Poppy. No, I wasn't. Poppy was in here. Poppy was in here. And I'm looking up and I see this enormous bird flying towards me. And the closer it got, I thought it was a hawk. Part of me thought, well, maybe it's one of those big cranes, you know? But then it didn't look as big as a crane. And then I thought, that's a huge hawk. It was a bald eagle.
Wow.
No way.
I could not believe it. I hollered, Poppy, Poppy, come here, come here. I said, is that a bald eagle? He's looking. He said, I'll be damned. It sure is.
Wow.
And y'all, it was the most beautiful. It almost brought a tear to my eye.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense because I've seen bald eagles and the nest over in New Orleans,
Yeah, yeah.
back in the swamps, up in the trees. So you're
That's
not
right.
that far from them.
Right. Well, and I've got a friend who lives in this little town south of Jacksonville, Florida, between Jacksonville and Gainesville. And she lives on a lake, and they've got these huge, tall cypress trees that grow in the water, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And those bald eagles will nest in those cypress trees. She's got families of them nested in her backyard, pretty much.
Yeah.
And she'll do videos of them and post them all over Facebook. I'm like so jealous.
I lived in Tarpon, and you know they would have the I guess the marsh before they got out into the Gulf, but out in there they actually had towers that they built. Okay, with artificial nests for the eagles to go in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They were all over the place.
Dinah, quit it. Oh, for the love of Pete.
I'll be right back, guys.
Are the dogs adjusting?
Yes, Dinah's adjusting a little better than Virgil. Virgil, he's got more room now. He doesn't have to sit in the kitchen with me all the time. He's allowed to run in the living room and the kitchen and the dining area. He's not allowed to go in the back of the house. Well, there's a hallway that goes back to the bedrooms and bathrooms and stuff. And what I want to do is put either a baby gate there or some kind of door, because there was a door there. And I'm thinking about putting another door there just to keep it closed off from animals. But he cannot sit down. He will not. He's up now, just pacing, pacing, pacing. And he does that every time he's out here. And I'm not quite sure what that's about. He's half German Shepherd, and part of me thinks that he's hurting a little bit because he wants to know where everybody is all the time.
Hey, could be some
And
instinct jumping in there.
yeah, I've just never seen it before. But he's doing great in the yard though. Oh my gosh. One of the happiest things in the whole world is when I let him out in the mornings. He's got about 8 balls back there. And he loves to play ball, but he doesn't know how to give it back to you. He won't. He'll come up to you and like, please, please take this from me, but he
Yeah.
won't let you. He's like, okay, never mind. Never mind. He's learned since we got here that if he brings us a ball and we have another one in our hand, we won't throw it till he drops it.
There you go.
I'll say, are you ready? Are you ready? And he'll throw that other ball down and I'll throw it. And the most beautiful thing in the world is to watch him run across this yard and go after that ball. He is so fast. You would not believe how fast he is. And when it bounces, he'll catch it in midair.
So he loving the move, huh?
Loving it, loving it. And I'm glad that he is. I'm glad he's able, to have some room to run. Now, Dinah, she's the dog that won't never die. She just walks around out there, finds a little cool place to sit, and that's all she does. But she seems happy doing it. So.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But you know what? The cats had a really difficult week. I think they hid for 4 solid days? At least.
Now are they staying there? Or are they going back to the old place?
Oh no, they're staying here, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're staying here. Because they don't go outside. Not much.
Well, I got six little kitties. Their eyeballs have just opened up. If you want me to throw them in a box and send them your way.
Are any of them related to Smokey?
No.
No, I don't want no more cats.
I found these out. Well, Vicky's got one of these flower pots that, it's about yay big, but it's one of those that looks like they're laying on their side.
Oh yeah.
She got one. It's got dirt in it, but had a plant in it several years over by the fence. Mm-hmm. And I heard some meowing the other night. Mm-hmm. And I finally zeroed in, and there's Mama Cat with some newborns inside that pot.
Oh.
And a couple days later, they ended up in in the flower beds. So I got the raised bed with the moss rock around it.
Right.
Well, one end I've got, where the dirt is settled, it's almost got like a little cave back up under it. Mm-hmm. And she'd moved all them kittens up there for about a week, 10 days, something like that. I think they're under the deck now.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, it's neighbor's cat. This is like the second litter we've had in 7-8 months.
Oh no. I think
I'll definitely slap a stamp on their ass and send them your way.
Yeah. I have 7. I do not need 8.
You wouldn't even notice another one.
Or 9 or 10. I probably wouldn't. Honestly, I probably wouldn't even notice them. But what we're going to do, I think this is a really cool idea. The first idea was to put a kitty door in the garage and let them use the garage with their litter boxes and everything, right? We thought it would keep the house better and blah, blah, blah. So we're going to do that. But I think the long-term goal is to put put like a lean-to shed right outside this laundry room.
Yeah.
Cut a kitty door through there to the outside and let them have the whole shed as their bathroom. And that way, when we go outside to clean, all we got to do is open the doors on the other side, dump everything into the garbage pail, bam, done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And I think that's where we're going to go with it. But for now, the garage will work.
Sound like a good plan.
Yeah. It's just, I got to wait till Poppy gets back. Poppy's going out of town again. And everything's kind of somewhat on pause because I need his muscles for certain things. And building a shed is one of them.
Yeah.
Can't get it done overnight. That's for sure.
And that's true. That's true. It's probably going to take a good 6 months. Yeah. And no. So Poppy comes home from work the other day and says, "Hey, when I get back, if you want, all the guys at work, everybody at the building wants to have what do you call it, housewarming party." And
Yeah.
I looked at him and I said, "Here?"
Bring your own shovel.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, yeah, here." I said, "What? What?" I said, "Do you look around you?"
At least they gave you a heads up.
He says, "Charlotte, they've all moved before." And I'm like, "Oh, no."
Bring a paintbrush.
So I told my daughter about it, my oldest. She goes, "Oh my gosh, you've got to let me help you because this is going to be so fun." I said, "What do you mean fun?" She goes, "I got a crawfish pot. We can get some crawfish, do a crawfish boil in the backyard. Everybody can bring their own beer, or maybe you can supply it. It don't matter." She says, "We can tell everybody bring their own chair. And we'll just sit all out in the backyard and have a big time." I said, "Well, you put it that way. I could do that." And she says, "We can make little finger sandwiches and little hors d'oeuvres and put them out on the island thing, that little bar thing that's in the kitchen." And
Invite your uncle, a little drunk.
I know, right? But I told her, I said, "I think I can do that if you'll help me." She goes, "I'll help you, no problem." I said, "Okay."
There you go.
I'm not a party planner.
It'll be fun.
I think so too. I do.
Charlotte,
And-
life is too short
And
to say, "Nah, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it." Go for it. kiddo.
The house is never just right.
I know. It's just I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 12 boxes of yarn in my living room still. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them.
Knit a nice tablecloth.
I guess I could. And then there would be 11
Four
and a
boxes.
half boxes.
That's funny.
It is.
That's funny.
I got my son a new bed and a new mattress and some new bedding, and his room's kind of starting to come together a little bit.
Cool.
He wants to paint, and I told him he's gonna have to wait till his daddy gets home because I'm not doing that by myself.
Yeah, let him show him how to do it.
Right. And I don't want him dripping paint all over the floors and so we'll paint later. But he's also picking out what shelving he wants because we had a lot of shelving, and we've got these 2 pieces of wood that I've carried probably across, well, Virginia, the other house the first house we bought, then the rental, and now this one. They're long, about 8-foot pieces of wood. And they've got I don't even remember where I got them. But they're, at one point they were painted. What is that?
He hit the
collection.
mother load.
My zip tie.
Zip ties. So anyhow, they've got spots that are wood, and then there's a little bit of paint, and it's just kind of rustic and whatever looking. So he wants to use those 2 pieces in his room, and we've got the shelf brackets and everything. Hey, Susie, how are you doing?
He's my friend.
What's the address for the crawfish boil? Y'all, I don't like crawfish, so I'm gonna have to do shrimp instead. But that's okay. I'm willing to do that.
I made shrimp and chicken Creole tonight.
Did you? I mean, I don't mind buying crawfish for the rest of the folks, but I'll eat shrimp.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just he's got his thing going on. Violet has room for all of her instruments: her piano, her marimba, her ukulele. I don't even remember all the other instruments she has. She even has a steel drum. She has. I don't even remember all of them. But she's got room for them, and she's hanging them here and hanging them there and spacing them out everywhere. And I mean, how do you fit a marimba and a piano in your bedroom?
You make a hammock out of it, one on either side.
I told her she was going to have to get a hammock and sleep crossways across the room because she needs all that wall space. But she's really happy in there. And I've just got to get the laundry done. Once I get the laundry done and all of it hung up, I think I'll be in a lot better place. I did get the kitchen completely done. It's done. As far as getting things put away and figuring out where things are going to go for now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Figure
and I
out
figured
what's
out a
gonna work.
solution to the bar problem. I guess you call that a bar. I don't know. Is it an island or a bar or what is it?
The little L-shaped.
Yeah.
Yes, that's your little island.
Okay. So what I think I'm going to do instead of taking it out, you're going to laugh your butt off. I think I'm going to buy a counter depth refrigerator. I know I just bought this one, but it can go in the garage. And then I'll have a counter depth, and then there will be plenty of space. And I can put a cabinet next to it, and it'll look perfectly normal.
Yeah.
You guys look
You-
really
I'm,
confused.
try- I'm, I'm not only puzzled, I'm perplexed.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it won't fit a brisket.
well, we could have a drink fridge in the garage.
That's what I've got.
See,
Got a fridge in there. That's all it has is liquids.
liquids and ices.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good idea. They're so narrow. Have you ever seen a counter depth fridge?
No, I have not.
Oh my gosh, they're so amazing. They're like 24 inches deep, but they're wider. And I've got all the space in the world. I mean, I've got like 4 feet to put a fridge. So if it's
So that
36,
you're going to put that where the fridge is now? Okay.
I'm not going to do it today. It might take me till next summer to do it, but I think that's the best solution for the whole issue. The whole
Yeah,
space.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
It's pretty cool. Go to Lowe's. Ask them, hey, show me a counter depth refrigerator. Now, they might be a little more than 24 inches, but
I
not.
think they are.
Let me look.
I think they are.
Because this one's really deep. Really deep.
So you weren't worrying about walk around space.
Yes, and walk through. In order to get into the kitchen where you work, I have about 24-inch space between the end of that countertop and the door of the fridge. And and what happens is if it was just me living here, it'd be great, wouldn't be a problem at all. But everybody in the family goes into the kitchen when I'm trying to cook and it gets crowded. And then they want to open the fridge and then they block the path. And I'm like, get out of my kitchen. You shouldn't even be in here. You know. So
And that's a tough thing to move because of the water line, for your ice and and everything.
well, I could move it because there's a water line in the wall on the left side of the kitchen and the sink is on the right. So all I'd have to do is hook it up to the sink plumbing and come over a little bit and to move it, but I could move it. I just don't know what I would do with the water line that's on the left side of the kitchen. It would be, it'd
Yeah.
be, you know. I guess I could put a buffet there or something, but still.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna leave it where it is, though. I'm gonna leave it where it is, get it to counter depth, and go from there.
You won't
Yeah.
know till you try it.
Exactly.
Well-
Exactly.
After spending money on 2 refrigerators, one of them better work. Poppy will.
Unbelievable.
It's like the time we were painting the walls in the house in Virginia. They were paneled and I hated them. And they weren't nice paneling either. They were that cheap 70s paneling, that buckles if it gets wet. Well, after about the 6th coat of paint, because I couldn't get the color right, Poppy said, "That's enough. I'm not doing another coat of
The
paint."
paint's thicker than the paneling.
And the walls are like curving like this. And it took
Can-
us, oh my gosh, probably, I lived with that paint job for maybe 3 years before we finally decided, okay, that's enough. We're going to drywall this whole room. So we did.
Been there, done that.
Oh my gosh. I won't ever do that again. If it's not wood paneling, y'all, if it's not wood, don't paint it. If it's that
Yeah,
cheap,
exactly.
Um,
The paint will make it buckle.
I know, right? It did. It did. I call it trailer paneling
Yeah.
because that's what it reminded me of. And wow, that was a mess. But I was trying to get this really nice, rich terracotta color, and all I would get was orange Pepto-Bismol, and it was horrible. It was so horrible.
Wow. I don't know. I tell Marie, I said, maybe I should get a ladder, to change the light bulbs and stuff like that. She said, "You're
What?
crazy. Don't do it."
You're crazy.
She says, "I'm not picking your big ass off the floor."
No
And
kidding.
after you fall, she said, "No, it's stopped. It's over. Don't do it no more." And she's right. She's 100% right.
Yeah,
telling
and you
Vicky- I
have
was
people
telling
that can
Vicky-
do that, right?
Telling Vicky tonight, I got the tarp I pulled up over the arbor, and I need to take that down. Probably do it tomorrow. And she's been having back issues and stuff, so she didn't know if she could help me or not. I said, well, when I put it up, almost fell off twice because the wind caught that tarp and almost took me over the edge.
Oh my gosh.
I said, all I need you to do is just be there while I'm doing it. So if I fall down,
So
you
if
can
you
call
fall
the
off, she can
ambulance.
call 911.
So
I said, I don't really need the help. I need the support.
Oh my goodness.
the way the place is laid out here where I live, there's 4 units, okay, and then another 4 units, but they're separated like, you know what I'm saying? So this room that I'm in now and the apartment next door, that's the only part together, upstairs and downstairs. So we have our little sections. So the lady moved out next to me on the end, okay? She moved out maybe 2 months ago. And they're really having a hard time getting people to come in there for some whatever the problem is. I watched this little old lady. I don't know how old she is, okay, but she was shorter than Marie, all right, and she's got a cane, and she's got her arm in a sling. I said either she's the town drunk and can't walk straight at night, or somebody beat her up one way or the other. So they go in and look at the apartment. And then they come out and they're standing where my balcony is, but they're standing where you can't see them, but you can hear them. Okay? And they're talking with, I guess, the manager and this old lady. She says, well, I don't know what to do, really. She said, because the apartment is nice, but the bedroom looks small. I don't know if my king-size bed will fit in there. I said to Marie, listen to this horse shit. Okay? She don't know whether she can get her king size bed in there. Okay, she can fit through a doggy door. That's how small she is.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and she's got the arm like this and the cane. I said, "Oh boy, I tell you, I hope not
Oh
that
my.
she moves in there with a king size bed. She gets in the middle of it, she'd be there stuck in there for days. She'll never get out."
That's why she got a broken arm and a cane. She
Yeah,
had to roll herself out of that bed too many times and hit the floor.
and I'm saying to myself, really, get rid of the bed.
No kidding.
Get yourself a smaller bed. I mean, I
Get
don't know.
one of
I
those
just
adjustable type that'll sit you up, and that's
and I
what I
said,
would do.
boy, I said, as old as she is, the way she looks and everything like that, she'll only be there a couple months anyway. And we'll go through this again.
Oh dear Lord.
I said, she's the kind of neighbor that you'll knock on the door, ask for a cup of sugar, and you'll never see her again.
Oh.
Unbelievable. I don't know. I just people have their hang-ups with things. You know.
Well, they got stuff they won't let go of,
Yeah.
no
Oh, I
matter
know
how
some.
impractical they
Got it.
are.
Yeah. Marie says, "You going to use all them zip ties?" Eventually.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
One of dies with the most zip ties wins.
Right.
Exactly.
I found a big bag of them out in the garage today. I'm like, yes.
I mean,
I like
we laugh every day about it. And I mean, I got a set of hole saws. Okay. She says, "What is this for?" I said, "In case the meat's too frozen, I can zip right through and cut a hole in the middle of it." And she said, "You're an ass." And walks away from me.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yep. I don't know.
So Tommy, you got some colored zip ties?
I did, but I used them all.
See, I mark all my cables with colored zip ties.
Yeah. Good
So
idea.
I can tell, I can look at the camera and see what color that cable is and trace it back and know which one's in the computer.
I'm hooking these lights up. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
I have two tripods on either end with the lights up on it. Okay, and then another tripod in the center with the other light on. So I have two 6 foot I bought two 4 foot cables to connect them, just the connectors. UBS, male and male. I'm sorry, female and female. And I have both on side, one on each side, and then a 6 foot one underneath. And the tape, I got it taped underneath. To go, just everything's all over the place.
Yeah.
So I hooked up the lights, and I'm looking for my pencil on my desk. My desk is black. Everything I own in here is black. I had to go in the other room get my flashlight to see where everything was. It's amazing. It's just amazing how you get into stuff. Unbelievable.
Well, I just got such a rat nest of cables. If I unplug more than one at a time, I can't remember which one where. I've several times I've taken my camera and just took a picture of the back of the computer before I pull it out. So if something falls out of plug, I'll know where it goes.
That's what. And the other night, okay, I got everything set up how I wanted to do it. And I get up. I said, "Me plug this in. Make sure that's on. Make sure the mics are on because I use what do you call a box that I used to it's an audio box. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to record with and stuff like that. So I got that everything hooked up for. I sit down. I say, "Okay, let me turn everything on." And I put my headphones on, Grumpus, and I hear nothing.
Uh-oh.
And I went, "Huh? Huh?" Well, I never plugged the headphones back into the plug I just set up in.
Right.
I mean, you talk about a dope and just unbelievable.
But when it catches you off guard, it's quite the panic
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's got to be something you've done, just back tracing your steps.
And then looking, the other computer I have, okay, I have that set up, and the other night that the screen would go on and shut off, go
Oh.
on and shut off. I said, when it rains, it pours. I mean, just completely. And now I get on that. Now I got to go, and it's Windows 11, which I could care. I hate it.
Oh yeah, don't we all?
Okay, so now I'm trying to get on to maybe to reboot it, maybe blah blah blah. Go through the whole routine. I get up and then my fan. I have that little portable fan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had that running and knocked it over. Boom, hit the floor. So I get up to go around the desk to pick up the fan. And I'm looking. The cable was just hanging, going to the screen. And here I'm going nuts. Yeah. So I put it back in, had no problems. Man,
You
so
never know. Well, I mean, I sent you an email tonight. That that internet had only been up about 3 minutes when I sent you that email. My internet had been down for 2 hours. And I'm watching the clock. Do I call Charlotte? What do I do?
yeah.
Because I've
Unbelievable.
never set my phone up to do a live stream. So
And that's the other thing with this Riverside. I mean, there is so many different things that they throw at you. Try this, try that. Now I went to tonight. I was playing with it, trying to put up a picture. Okay, of like the shrimp I made tonight. All right, too big. The picture's too big.
yeah,
Okay, now I gotta,
the file size.
right. So
Yep.
now I got to go here. Now I got to go there. And I got to go to, and then I go to AI to help me, and everything they're telling me, the
Yeah.
computers. I mean, you go here. Okay, go there. You got to go to paint. I'm not painting nothing. What are you doing?
I have that problem sometimes when I'm trying to upload a thumbnail. It'll tell me it's too big.
Yeah,
And I have to go in and redesign everything and make sure it gets smaller somehow. Not as much text, not as many layers, whatever.
Well,
yeah. I've
it
had
told
to
me
do that with EV Mux on a lot of backgrounds and stuff like that.
they told me to go to paint. Okay, which I went, and I'm writing back. I'm getting mad at AI. I'm starting to, you son of a bitch. I'm typing.
Oh,
So I go to paint. I finally found it. Okay, and now they're telling me to go to JPEG, not just JPEG. But JPEG.
JPEG.
Okay,
Yeah,
I go there,
that's
and
an old one.
that's a different animal.
That's an old one.
Yeah, so I'm saying, well, you know what? That ain't even worth it. Click. So, what kind of changes else did they make to EVMux, Grumpus? Did you
Well,
read
I
into
just
it?
when I logged on tonight about I don't know 3-4 minutes before you popped on, uh, when I fired EV Mux up, it was just a big splash of the new stuff. They
Okay.
so
Yeah.
they've got a full screen mode. They've got
The pause.
pause on recording. I just don't remember all of them. There was half dozen or so different improvements
Yeah.
that they've made. But I haven't explored any of them. I just saw them.
And plus OBS also, they posted a lot of upgrades that they're on there now because he hammered them. What's his name?
Oh yeah, yeah. Now see, I've been fortunate. I haven't had any problems with OBS
Yeah.
that I didn't cause.
He was doing a comparison with Meld. I never heard of Meld.
Meld is another one, and
Yeah.
the other one he did was XSplit.
Yeah.
XSplit.
Yeah.
But those are all
They can charge it
they're
any
all
time.
software
basically.
based like OBS, so it's not that easy to get guest on.
So,
I mean,
so
if you're going to have guest on, they need to have a good experience too.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, you and Charlotte shouldn't have to go to Teams just just to be on XSplit.
Yeah.
Right.
So so
So what I did was when I seen that today with OBS, I just hit the button, upgrade it, okay, and take it from there. So
yep.
there was a lot of other things. I can't actually remember what the changes were or what they upgraded, different things. But I like to use it for this right here, my mic and everything go through. I have no problem with that. That's all
Well,
right.
even all right, even if I decide to use Meld instead of OBS, it would still be going back in through EVMux using Meld as the camera. That's
Right.
what people don't realize. OBS is just a camera.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing, Charlotte?
I'm going through stuff.
I thought she'd going fishing.
Yeah. She's
um,
going to get
Packing
them
her,
crawfish the hard
she's
way.
packing the bait up.
Poppy brought home the wet dry vac, and it's full of stuff, like car cleaning stuff, and this is deck cleaner, house cleaner stuff,
Oh, okay. Well, at
and
least it's not wet leaves.
weed be gone, and triazicide, and like none of this stuff is related, and I don't know what to do.
Put it back
Don't
in
do
there. Put the lid on it,
Yeah.
No, no,
and
because
walk away.
I'm gonna order this shelf from Home Depot. It's a Husky shelf, and it holds like 3,000 pounds.
One of the metal ones or the big
Yeah,
heavy plastic ones.
no, metal.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's 6 feet long. No, I think it is. No, it's 5 feet long. And I'm hoping to organize all of the stuff in my garage. That's what I'm
Those are
at.
nice shelves.
And put them on the shelves. And I can only, this payday, I can only afford one. I have enough space for two, but one will get a lot of this bulk out of the garage. I've only got a path from the door to the door, and that's it. And I'm a little irritated about it, to be honest with you. But we're
You'll
here
get there.
now. We're here now, and but by the time
Baby
he gets
step.
back, I'm gonna have this mess squared away and labeled. Pesticide stuff in this box, lawn stuff or whatever, car stuff in this box, blah 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 blah, all
Zip,
the way down.
zip ties over here.
No, look, get on with your bad self. I got zip ties too, and I found burlap ribbon. What
Everybody needs some of that.
Yeah.
for what?
Making bows on your front door. Welcome. Welcome, neighbor. The lady with the
I
dog.
have. They apparently we had a welcome sign, or a welcome mat where you brush your feet, before you come in the house, and I turned it over. Welcome my behind. Ain't nobody welcome here. Get off my
that's,
lawn.
They go away.
Oh,
that's
and
correct.
a hole saw.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can't have enough of those.
Whole bunch of sandpaper in squares. I don't know why.
I might take the whole saws and drill through frozen ribs and then hang them.
I should
There you
try
go.
that. Why do we have P50 sanding paper?
You never know. You never know.
It was
You
a
know,
good
you want to do
deal.
your.
It
Yeah.
probably was a good deal. And what
If
is?
Those are pre-cut for the palm sanders.
Oh yeah, they sure are. Yeah, you're right.
And if you got calluses on your feet, you can do that. Your nails.
True. True.
It's all worthwhile.
Carpet and upholstery cleaner.
I just went out a little while ago, out before, and looked at the basil because the lights stay on until 11:30.
Yeah.
Okay, and they stay on all night. No, I'm sorry, they're on all day, and then they shut off at 11:30, and they go back on again at 7:30 in the morning.
Right.
So I moved the basil. It's just like went nuts. There's 4 of them in there, and I'm that close from the light to move them up. Marie's saying, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" I'll cut them and make a sauce with them. Relax.
Basil is so easy to propagate too. Just cut one off, put it in some water, it gets roots. It's the easiest thing in the world.
We couldn't get 'em- We couldn't get it done, but now she's
No.
now she's now she's panicking.
Yeah.
They're gonna die. No, they're not. Guys, I'm chewing on leaf.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Peaches, I know. Grumpus shouted me out pretty good.
The devil. Is this a plum bob? With no plum on the end of it.
Hold it up. Let's see.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh no, it's a
No, that's a chalk
Chalk
line.
line.
chalk line. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You can use it as a plump bob too.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a point on the end.
Yeah. Huh.
I
Okay.
had boxes of them in North Carolina in storage that I
Yep.
paid every month on.
I probably got 3 or 4 of them in the garage. When I need one, I can't find it. I just go buy another one.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting is there's no telling how long he's had this. I don't even remember seeing it when we lived in Virginia, so I don't know.
As soon as you get rid of it, though, he'll need it next week.
Oh, I know he will. Believe me. I know.
I
That's
found
why
sheet.
it's all going in boxes organized.
I found a box of sheetrock screws, okay, that I took and I cut so it wouldn't go through the wood. A box of them.
Yeah.
I'm saying I had to be pretty damn drunk to be standing out there cutting them things.
Tom, me and a guy I worked with when I worked downtown in the wood shop.
Yeah.
I've got one of these belt sanders, the little, I think they're 6 by 48 belt sanders. That we went in together. If we bought sanding belts in bulk, we could get price break.
Okay.
So I first thing I had to do is convince him to buy one of them sanders, and then we went in together and got a big box of these belts. Well, these belts have been around so long that when you put them on the machine now, they go around like twice and blow apart.
Oh no.
The glue just crystallized.
Oh man.
Dry rot. But here's the things that bother me now. Okay, in this room where I'm at, the overhead light. I finally took all my papers and stuff off it because I got these other lights here. I come in this morning, okay, with my coffee. Gonna see what's happening. Turn the light on, sit down, take a sip of my coffee, and one bulb, bloop, goes on
Oh
and
no.
off. On and
Oh
off.
man.
On and off. Okay, I don't have a ladder. She don't want me climbing.
Are those LEDs?
Yeah. So I get my,
There you go.
okay, and I got up and I started tapping it. Okay, and it would go on for a little bit, sit down, bloop, go off. I said, okay, it's gonna be one of them days. It's gonna be one of them days.
I don't care what they say.
Unbelievable.
Them LEDs don't
Like
last
this.
any longer than the other ones.
No. No. I mean, it's just,
They just need a reason to make them 3 times the price.
yeah, exactly. And I fixed one. I took one apart because I watched these
Yeah,
guys.
you were telling me that, and it
Yeah.
worked.
It worked. It worked. I jumped it. Okay, put one wire next to the other wire, and there again. I got 2 rolls of solder and cannot find my soldering gun. Okay.
Maybe Charlotte can find one in them boxes.
Probably. Okay.
She didn't fall in the box, did she?
No, I don't know what this is. Wait. Back set.
Hold it up. This is like trivia.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
That's what do you call it?
Is it for doing doors?
Yes. It's a hole
Yep,
saw.
that's a
Oh, wow.
that's a template. That's a
Yeah, so-
template for door handles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for,
Well, we're
for
gonna
the whole
need that
hole
then.
saws, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hey,
That
see,
goes with that hole saw that you held up earlier.
yeah. But it was in 2 different boxes.
Ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
However, they're gonna go together now. There we go.
What was the guy's name? Can I buy a door jam?
Anybody need a bolt snap?
There you go.
Nickel plated too.
There you go. It's
I got
amazing
so much
stuff.
of that crap around around the garage. I'll never use it.
He will. He will. And that's the thing. Most of this stuff in here, if he doesn't use it twice a year, I'll eat my hat. And
Well,
I know
my problem is if I need something and I have to go buy it, I figure, okay, I'm going to need this again sometime.
right,
So I'm going to save myself a trip.
right,
So I need one, I'll buy two. If I need three, I'll
right.
buy four.
And I
And then
gotta
when I need it, I can't find it. Still end up going back and buying it.
This is in my room here, okay? Because you
Ooh,
never
we get
know.
Yeah, yeah.
room. Yep.
Okay, I got a
Okay.
question for you, gentlemen. Okay, so
Call his
everything
name,
in
Tom.
me wants to clean everything
Yeah.
and put it in the boxes.
Yeah.
Even leaves. I want to
Even that
clean
snake
them.
you got in your hand?
Yeah, it's a auger thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and I want to clean them.
Give me
And I don't
toilets,
know if I should.
Harold, for one.
Should I clean them?
Why?
Because they're dirty.
They're tools.
Yeah. It's a bottle with weed killer in it.
Does Poppy have an air compressor out there? Hook it up, just give that thing a good
Oh,
blast
now
and put it
that's a
away.
good idea.
Yeah.
Because he has to inflate Hazel's tires for me tomorrow too.
Just blast it, put it away. That way it's not getting wet. You're not making mud with Windex.
Y'all
For
look.
that toilet auger, you need a
There
Willite.
she is.
Hey,
She's
Granny.
in her garage.
When's that going to get back into action?
I'm charging her battery right now, and
All
Poppy's going to
right.
fill the tires up for me tomorrow. I might take her for a test ride.
Granny's go-go.
I know. I'm so excited.
That's
So
funny.
just blow it off, and don't worry about it. Because I'm telling you, this shop vac, I would never bring this in my house. It's gross. I probably should clean
Well, it's
that.
not a house vac. It's a shop vac.
I get
Yeah.
it, but it's disgusting.
If you use them, that's what they do.
He's definitely used it then. I don't even know. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It
That's
looks
funny.
like he used it for drywall dust and it turned to paste. That's what it
Yeah,
looks like.
probably so. The humidity.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think what I'll do tomorrow is just take it outside and hose it out. That'll be good. Hazel is going to be on the road again. She sure is. Thomas. Oh.
Marie,
Go ahead. I'm
Marie,
sorry.
Marie said the other night to me, she said, maybe we should start walking again. I said, start without me. I said, I'll catch up.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
I'll
Oh,
get
come
there.
on, guys. It's fun.
And then she said the other day, she said, the pool is open. You want to go up to the pool? No. But it's hot out. The air conditioner works great inside the house. Yeah, but you can get your exercise up there. I said, I am not swimming in old ladies, whatever, in the swimming pool. Done deal.
Not taking a bath with my neighbors.
So
Well, the chlorine in that pool is pretty
Charlotte,
potent.
Charlotte, you can stand up there for an hour and a half. Nobody moves to the bathroom.
Now,
Nobody gets
you know
out.
what the ladies have to
Nobody
go
gets
with
out.
power.
Nobody gets out. I mean, if I go in the pool, I'll wind up with Mabel's DNA.
Man,
You'll be a
oh
father
my,
again before you know it.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Well, some old guy down the street from me, he'll be in there get his DNA, wind up with child support.
Oh dear God. Good Lord.
Well, you'll get there. You'll get there with all your stuff. Just
I will. I do this till like 3 in the morning. I just hang out in the garage and put stuff away.
I mean, I remember putting stuff one place, and then 2 hours later moving it to another
To
place.
another place.
and then moving some other stuff.
My goal is to get like items together. That's my goal. All the tools in one spot, um, all the car cleaning stuff in one spot, blah, 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 all the way down the line.
Yeah.
However, I have a piece of exhaust that's probably 6 feet long that I have no idea what to do with that.
Put that on Hazel. Everybody was scratching their head when you drive by.
It actually goes to the Ford outside, and he's never put it on, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why.
He's waiting on you to clean it.
Apparently, it's got stickers on it.
One of the bolts is in the dry vac.
Right? I gotta grab this fishing net. Oh gosh. Oh, for the love of Pete. There we go.
Alex, I'll take door number 2 for $3.
Yeah.
Let's see, does it have a hole in it? God, I hope not. No, it's good. I think, yeah, that's good.
So did you get your fish tank moved?
I did.
The one outside?
And I also brought home a 40-gallon fish tank and a 20-gallon fish tank, and we got rid of the other ones because I had a bunch.
Yeah.
But I think sometime in a later date, I'm going to set up that 40-gallon and maybe put about 3 angelfish in there and some little ones, just something to. I love the, what are they called? Harlequin, rasboras. I like those fish. And they go kind of in the middle of the tank,
Yeah.
And I think I would like to have some of those. Maybe something a little more colorful. But I don't really like the fact that they dye the tetras. I don't like that.
I would take the 20-gallon tank and I'd make that into margaritas. Salt the outside of the tank, big straw.
Tom, I like the way you think. It'll be a classy version of Hunch Punch.
Yeah.
Jungle Juice,
Screw the
Yep.
fish. Screw the fish.
The old lady version, That's funny. That is so funny.
So is your water lily coming back yet?
I haven't seen it in a couple of days.
Okay.
So I don't know. Because, I always miss it. Even when it's,
Well, once the water starts warming up, that's when they generally put new shoots out.
right. I didn't notice today. Poppy was back there working. I was inside cleaning. I don't even know. I don't even know where he put my water lily. I bet it's outside, dry in that dang tank. How much you want to bet? Because the goldfish is in here, in the house, in one of the tanks.
Okay.
For now,
I was going to say, maybe it in the shop vac.
I will knock it completely out if he's messed with my water lily because I'm going to lose my mind over that. I love that thing. And I like the other ones, the swamp lilies that are in the filter. I love those. What are they called?
The ones I sent you?
Yeah.
Bog lilies.
Yeah. Those are cool. Those are really cool.
Grumpus, you know how to stir up the pot. You know that?
I try my best.
Where's your water lily? She's in the middle of a garage.
This is.
She's surrounded
This
by
is
boxes.
this is 2 hours that I'm not in trouble.
She's surrounded by boxes, and you got to throw the water lily and the boat at her.
Oh, I'm not inside anymore. I can tell you what happened with the boat.
I do pretty good myself too, don't I?
What did you do to it?
Oh, I feel so bad. So Poppy was talking about getting his boat over here. And I said, over where? He said, to the new house. I said, oh, hell no, you're not. He goes, what do you mean? I said, look, we can call that little episode your midlife crisis, and now you're over it. I I said, that boat's not coming to my house. It is not going to sit in my driveway or my side yard or my backyard so the neighbors can figure out that we are poor white trash.
But what about the rest of us?
Yeah.
I said, he goes, well, what do you want me to do with it? And I said, you can either shove it up your behind or you can set it on fire. I don't care. One or the other. Figure it out. So he called the junk guy to come get it.
Oh no.
I would have put it on
I told, look,
Marketplace.
I told him, I said, if you want a boat, give me till next summer and I'll buy you a boat. We will buy a boat. It ain't going to be a brand new boat, but it's going to be a boat. And it'll not be this tall and scare me to death and think you're going to sink to the bottom of the stinking Gulf. Okay?
I was so looking forward to that.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I hate this move.
Hey,
Hey, Grump, I got a pretty good idea where that water lily is.
It's probably under the boat
it's probably under the
on fire.
Yeah.
look, y'all. I couldn't do it. I couldn't let it happen. But I'm gonna buy him a boat. I am. And in fact, my daughter said that if we want to go halvesies, we can both have use of the boat.
Don't do it. Nope.
No,
Don't. No. 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 No.
that was my instinct, Tom.
Not while y'all are speaking, anyway.
No.
Right?
No. 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 No.
She said she would pay for it if Poppy would maintain it.
Wrong answer.
And I said, seems to me like we're getting a short end of the stick because boats always need something, you know. And if you're not going to pay for any of the somethings, that's a problem for me.
No, you don't want
Did
nothing.
say, I hate this move.
No. 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 No.
Well, I'm going to get him a boat of some sort. I don't know if it's going to be a John boat, a ski boat, a fishing boat, or a stinking yatchet. But we're going to have a boat.
Get him like an 8-foot long boat and let him put that jet ski motor on that.
Charlotte, I don't know. I don't know,
You
but
have to put a wing in the front to hold it down.
I was afraid he was going to die in the boat, okay? Seriously.
in my lifetime, I had 6 boats. Okay.
Yeah.
And I went the other day to, well, a month or so ago, went to Cabela's out here. It's right next to Silverton Casino. And I went in and I looked, and I'm just walking around looking. I had my grandson with me.
Right.
And one boat that was 16 foot was $37,000.
Oh my God.
I was like, whoa. The last boat I had was 32 foot. Okay.
Poppy could build one of those.
Yeah, he had it. He's got the blueprint. My uncle had built. I feel bad for him. My uncle lived in Long Island, right on the Sound, okay, in New York, and he built a boat in his basement.
Oh, wow.
Okay, had to figure out how to get it out the basement.
Of course. How did he get it out?
Right. Well, they finally got it out. They had to take half of it apart. And he put it outside, had it turned upside down, and that thing sat there for 40 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Never got, that was the end of his boat
Oh,
deals. Yeah. I mean, that's a phase.
it is. It's been a phase for him, but he would use a boat every weekend if he had one. I know he would.
And with the gas prices and stuff the way it is right now, you really have to think that one out. Really, I'm serious. You talk about the hole in the water. We would go. Once I get out of the restaurant business, we would go out every weekend. But here was the problem: I had a 32-foot Silverton.
Yeah.
Right? We'd go out on a weekend. I would have people I hadn't talked to in years. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? No, I had the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, the gas and all that crap like that, because marine gas is
And
expensive.
they don't want to donate anything, do they?
No. So I told Marie, I said, no, that did it. End of the story. And
Yeah,
the
I'd like to
story.
have a flat bottom aluminum boat I could just hang on the fence. Just throw it in
Yeah,
the back,
yeah.
throw it in the back of a pickup. Don't worry about a trailer or licenses or nothing like that.
Storage.
And here where we live on the Gulf or on the Sound, it's actually the Mississippi Sound. The Gulf is way on the other side of the barrier islands.
Mm-hmm.
But the water is like glass most of the
Yeah,
time. And there's no reason why he wouldn't be able to use a boat like that and fish, do all the
just throw
things
a
he
little
wants.
outboard on it. Yeah,
Right. Or even just a little, electric motor. But I don't know about that.
they couldn't fight the current with that.
Exactly. Yeah. But a small outboard would be fine. And I don't know.
Find
Like,
a
I'm gonna get him something.
find a local fish market that's got good prices, and there's your boat.
But he
I mean,
he used to have his own boat maintenance truck. He was a mobile boat person when he was young, before he went to the military. 2 or 3 years he did that. But he also, as a teenager, worked for a huge marina down in what do you call it? Sarasota,
okay,
Florida.
yeah,
And so he knows how to do anything with a boat, anything,
yeah.
from fish finders all the way to fixing the engines and putting fiberglass on the whole 9 yards. Um, Jesus, he just doesn't know how to cut straight lines. Just saying, little straight line challenged.
Just saying. That's
He says, "I'm not a carpenter." I'm like, "I know. So why are you trying to build a boat?"
I kind of feel bad for him.
I do too, but it is what
Poor
it
old
is.
Poppy.
Only one with a little boat.
He'll get a little boat. And actually, there's a lot of rivers around here too, and the marshes and stuff. He might be able to. You could use it there too, and man, them things are full of fish, full.
I've never heard him ask for anything. Have you, Tom?
No,
No. Poor
I
old Poppy.
mean, I really feel bad. Must really hurt him to walk out in the garage now and see that net and all them fishing rods, and no place to
Walk out
use
the
them.
backyard, it's empty.
Yeah, I mean that'll bring a tear to your eye. Really, really would.
I couldn't say all that earlier because he was sitting in the chair next to me, and when you said boat, he looked at me, and I'm like, "Can't talk about that right now." But it is what it is.
Well,
Now, see, here's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see where it's at.
Let's see.
Here's
we
what you
go.
need. You need a
What is
cabin
that?
in the woods, upstate New York.
Oh no, I do not.
no,
That's
that
a
looks
nice,
kind of
No,
cold.
sir.
that's a nice hunting cabin right there.
That's too cold.
But then what happened? See, something
Yeah.
happened with the wood burner. Stayed when we left. It stayed on fire and
Oh
burnt.
no.
Yeah, burnt that joker to the ground.
Oh no.
And the next thing I know
Mm-hmm.
is where is it? Let me find it. Boy, I tell you.
I'm realizing as I look through here, there are different kinds of tools. There are working on the house tools, working on the car tools.
Yeah, see, you thought he was getting away with murder, right? Look at it now, right?
Well, yeah, kinda. Working on the yard tools. Oh, look at that.
Then we built that.
Oh, wow. Now that's pretty.
That's 30 by 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and when one of the neighbors, now that was on I think that was on 10 acres, upstate New York, and the back of it, that's where the wooden stuff was in the back there. But when one of the neighbors come up and he said, I can tell you a bunch of rookies.
Ah,
We got so mad. What the hell are you talking about? Bunch of rookies. All right.
all
Is
right.
that roof? You're gonna need somebody to shovel off that snow every year.
Mm.
And sure enough, he was right.
So you probably should have built a shed roof.
No,
Could built steeper.
steeper. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so it could slide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And slide off. And we would only go up like Thanksgiving up for a week, maybe. Yeah. I mean, there again, there again, buy a shitload of food. Excuse my French.
Right.
Bunch of people, bunch of guys go up. Okay, and we'd eat for 3 days, drink for 3 days, and go
Right.
home.
And then go home.
Yeah.
Forgot to
I
go
could.
fishing and hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
I had a hangover so bad one day. I'm leaning up against a rock. My gun's on the other side of it, all right, and I'm smoking. Man, I drank too much scotch last night. Freaking deer walked right past me. How
Oh
you
my gosh.
You wasn't
Or you
worried.
the finger too, didn't he?
I could care less about shooting a deer at that point in my life. No, but we drive 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, up to the cabin.
To eat and
Frigid,
drink.
freezing cold. Okay, there'd be 3 feet of snow on the ground, and it was a mile from the main road, which was just about just maybe gravel on it. Okay, off the main road. Then we'd have to fight, get up 4-wheel drive trucks and all for 3 days
Oh my.
to drink scotch like it was Kool Aid,
Oh my gosh.
and then come home. $100 for the hunting license. Okay, rifle, ammunition. Okay, I could have done that in Bricktown, New Jersey, with no problem.
Did you see what Susie said?
No,
Just go ahead and throw out all those working on the boat tools. That'll save you a bunch of space.
yeah, it's a phase you go through, and you got to have it. You got to make sure you.
Well, Poppy wasn't doing real great back then when he started building the boat. And I told him, I said, you need a project. And then he got halfway through it and just quit. And it sat there and it sat there and it sat there. I'm like, you're never going to finish this thing. And you're going to bring it to the new house and it's going to sit there for another 10 years. I'm going to die and it's still going to be there. I
Exactly.
don't want it there. I don't
Yeah.
want it junking up my yard because I'm about to spend a bunch of money to make this stinking yard. Because right now it's a blank slate. There's grass and 3 pine trees. That's it. And it's going to be beautiful when I'm done. Tom, I'll never forget your comment. I sure miss drinking and smoking.
I never felt better in my life. Quit all that crap and look at me. I'm falling apart.
Oh my goodness.
I said to Maria, I said, oh, I said, I says, maybe we should go out a little bit more or whatever and go here and go there. And so yesterday she said, well, it's Friday. Do you know any of the guys that you used to play with? Are they playing in any of the casinos? I said, yeah, I think I do know a couple guys that are out playing. She said, you want to go see them? I said, not at $5.19 a gallon of gas, I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I said, nope, 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 nope.
I don't know what
$17.
gas here is here.
I got gas Thursday, $5.19 a gallon.
Wow.
Go. Let's
Yeah.
see.
It's right at $3 here now. I take that back. I saw Friday on the way home. It was like 319, 320, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's about, well, let's see. The Shell station is 319 and the Circle K down the road here is 304.
5.19 and diesel is 6.59.
Yeah, diesel is high.
So you bet your bottom dollar that going to the store you're gonna see that impact.
That's right, Susie. The pool and walking does not take gas. That's right.
Oh, I don't even go there, Susie, please. I'll wind up going to the pool and getting a feminine itch.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And you don't want to go down that aisle.
Oh my gosh.
There's no back scratcher in the world that can take care of that.
Oh man.
Unbelievable.
Let's.
Charlotte, you're getting stuff put away though. Relax. You know what I mean?
I am. I am. I'm relaxed.
Yeah, you seem like you're getting a little panic about getting the shelf going to put this going to be there.
Well, I'll tell you, you got a good read, Tom, because I'm getting a little overwhelmed. That's what it
Yeah.
is. Because I just don't. I'm trying to figure out where things should go, and you know,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are you getting any help?
no.
Why don't you let Murphy put them shelves together?
Oh, he'll put the shelves together. What I have to do is, I have to make room. Look,
Okay.
look, guys, look. I've got to make room for the shelves. The shelves are going to go right there.
Well, that bike's taking up all the room.
It is not. You've lost your mind. Takes up 32 inches. That's it.
Oh, poor boat. I feel bad for Poppy.
Y'all can send him a
Poor boat got a bonfire and the bike got a garage.
big
Something wrong with that picture.
Well, he's also got a Mitsubishi and a truck out there he can play with too. It's I forget. I think it's either a 98 or 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse. And that's his project car. And right now it needs a new rear main seal. What do I do with oh my God. See what that says?
Yeah,
Well, here's a thing.
Marine
They're
power-
wasted money. You got nothing to put it on.
You can't use that for nothing. Can't use that on the bike.
Nope.
Put it next to one of the fishing poles. That's where I would put that.
Oh, that's where I'll put it.
Yeah.
And
I
this
love it. I love it.
tool.
I love your sense of humor.
So, oh, there's a paintbrush, although cheap. Let's see, what do I do with a cheap paintbrush?
That's all I buy is cheap ones.
Yeah.
I will buy some cheap ones, but I don't like the ones that shed their hairs.
Yeah.
So
I hit them with the air hose, blow all them loose ones out. I use
that's
them
a
one
good
time,
idea.
I throw them away because I ain't gonna clean them.
Right.
Marie said to me, she said, "Is that from the brush on there, a strand?" I said, "I'm trying to grow a wig." I said, "Just leave it alone."
Leave it
on the
alone.
wall.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. Just breathe.
I know he probably uses this screwdriver all the time. Or at least he used to.
That's right, Suze.
This screwdriver right here helped us build the whole house in Virginia. As far as
Probably-
remodeling and everything.
Yeah. Probably use it on the boat too.
Not
I bet
anymore.
he did. I bet he did. He probably did. What is this?
I would have cut that. I would have cut that boat up and brought that wood over for your pit, for your open pit, for your
Well,
fire
no,
pit.
because it had fiberglass on it.
Oh, that burns too.
Yeah, it burns
you'll
really
have-
quick.
You'll have that pink glow over your yard. Everybody, hey.
Whoa. They'll have hazmat out here or OSHA citing me for polluting the whole neighborhood. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh God.
Yeah.
That lawn stuff, Jesus.
I don't think I could do it again. Move.
Yeah, it's.
If
It
I
ain't
sell
always
this place, contents included.
You know,
Get the
I may-
hell out of
I
here.
told
I may
Poppy-
have to.
Are
I
you
may
crazy?
I may have to give them some money just to leave it here. Well, I'll grab my computers and stuff. That garage is gonna stay full.
This is my favorite tool of all time. I
A
love this.
spritzer,
Yes,
barbecue spritzer.
I love this thing. Love it because it's not too heavy, and I use it to. This has TSP in it right now, but I like to use it to spray the kaolin clay on my plants so that it kills the bugs because it's I don't know what it does to them, but it gums up their mouth and they can't eat, so they die. And I really like that stuff. It's organic. It doesn't hurt your plants. It doesn't hurt your soil or anything, but it gets
I,
rid of some pests.
I used to have one of them to put my aftershave lotion on.
You did not. Okay. Jigsaw blades. Should probably go with the jigsaw I just had.
Charlotte, did you
So
see what Susie wrote?
I'm sorry.
Did you
What'd she
see what
say?
Susie wrote?
No excuses, Tom. She also asked you to go to the pool. What? Oh,
no.
breathe and don't stress. Think about the blessing you have that 3 months ago you didn't even know you were going to be in. I know, right? And Poppy was still sailing. Oh my goodness. I'm really not stressed. I really am not. It's just a little overwhelming, going through everything. It's okay though.
You wonder why and how you kept it. I can guarantee right now, when we moved in here, like I said, a Kia Soul from Florida to here. That's all we had.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Now I would probably need a
A
28
20-foot
foot.
moving van?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
everything out. Unbelievable.
Oh, there's Hazel's helmet.
I mean, it's amazing how you can accumulate stuff that
That's the truth.
Yeah.
it holds such a value, but you'll never use it.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing too. I've noticed that over the past 6 years when we were in the other house, we didn't accumulate anything of real value. It's just a bunch of junk. I mean, clothing.
How many jars of used screws do I need?
Oh my God. I can't
You
even.
never know, though. Grumpus,
Everything
you never
everything takes 2 screws or 4 screws. Why do I keep 3 screws? 5
Poppy
screws.
has a half-gallon jug full of screws. But
I
you know what?
cannot.
When we need a screw, he can always find one. What is
I
that,
can.
Tom?
I cannot throw this away. It's a string. Okay. It was for one of the Bluetooth speakers I had.
Okay.
Okay. So this would go in here, and you could carry it. All right. It would go on like this, and you can carry. I can't throw it away. I put it in the garbage twice and picked it out. You never know.
Hey, you might need that on a porchetta someday.
I got a funny story to tell you real quick. So I try not to wear the same thing 2 days in a row, whatever. Okay, but as I'm getting older, it's starting to fit in a little bit better. Okay, so I had this shirt with a pocket. But the day before, I was cutting up Parmesan cheese. I was cutting it into wedges. I was slicing it like this. And I don't know what happened, but a piece of the cheese must have flipped into my pocket, my shirt pocket. So I don't go in there all the time. Well, anyway, it gets better. I get up in the morning, take a shower, and I gotta go to the store. Son of a bitch. All right, let me get in the car. So I put that shirt on, button it all up, and I'm driving in the car. I got the air conditioner on because it's 90 degrees, and I'm going, that frig stinks.
Oh no.
And I'm smelling it. Still didn't check the pocket.
Say, who cut the cheese?
Oh my
Exactly.
goodness.
So now I'm standing in the store and I'm by the produce, okay? And they got they got the water that shoots out and they sing "Singing in the Rain," okay? Gene Kelly,
Yeah.
singing in the rain. So, two women and the woman who works in the store, they come like walking past me and stop and looking at, okay, looking at the stuff. It was all wet. I'm waiting for it to stop, and I wanted to get some lettuce.
Right.
And I'm still saying, the frig stinks. Nonchalantly, I'm going like this. I mean,
Right.
and the lady looked at me and she like backed away from me like this.
That poor old man.
Yeah. I get over by the meat counter, right? And I bend and as I bend over, whoa! I just showered. The frig is what is that stink? Until I get home, okay? I walk in. Marie says, "What the hell is that stink?"
Oh no.
So finally, she says, "Take that shirt off." And I take the shirt off, okay? And she goes in and she pulled out a wedge of cheese that must have
Oh my.
slipped up into my pocket. Everybody's walking around thinking, I said, holy crap, was that nasty?
Oh my God.
The one lady looked at me like, and then looked me up and down like, don't you know what soap is there, fat guy?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I laughed so hard once I got,
That is
um,
good.
yeah.
Real
I
good.
said, you can't make this crap up. I said, and I told Maria, I said, you know what, here's the problem. It's only going to get better. I mean, things are going to happen more and more. Too funny.
So what y'all got planned for tomorrow?
I'm gonna play with a podcast. Play with that thing I got. Charlotte, I think, is going to be looking to put stuff away.
For the most part, yeah. I got to help Poppy with the garden a little bit. Um,
That's
setting
what
up.
I'm going to do is get out and put her around a little bit, see if I can get some flower beds cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably make a run to the nursery next weekend.
Yeah. What you gonna get? You gonna try to
God
find some
only knows.
coleus?
I have no idea.
Coleus. Coleus.
We just roam around till she thinks I don't have any more money and we go home.
When we were at Home Depot, was it Home Depot? Well, we were at Lowe's first, and they didn't have the concrete blocks we need for the foundation for the shed. They told us to
Yeah.
get 6 of them, and they didn't have them, but they did have the sky pencil holly that I wanted. I only bought 3 of them, and I think they were like 14 something a piece. And I said, yeah, that's good enough for right now. I'll get 3 more next payday or something like that, right? And then we get to the other place. Well, Lowe's didn't have the copper top viburnum either. The shrub, the real big shrub that I wanted. And so he's going to look for the blocks. I said, I'll meet you over in the garden center because I want to look and see what they have. So I'm looking around and they've got some really nice things. They have a beautiful gardenia bush, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want a gardenia. I don't have a lick of shade in this yard, and I will burn that thing up. So then I spotted them, and they were on this cart. You know how they booby trap the aisles with the big cart,
Yep.
and they were beautiful. And I was like, oh, the angels started singing and everything. And I'm like, I texted him, where are you? He says, I'm on my way to the garden center. I said, you got to get here fast.
He's buying marine plywood.
Yeah. So he says, so I said, I think I'm just going to get 3 of them.
He was looking at a set of oars.
Right. Those things, oh, well, see, this was all before the boat situation.
I kind of figured that.
So finally, I decided on 3 of them. Because, like I said, they were $25 a pop. But they were big. I mean, I won't have to wait long for them to mature, because they grow like 1 or 2 feet a year, somewhere in between there. And he goes, oh, just go ahead and get 4 and make it an even, what did he call it? I forget what he called it, but it wasn't $100. It was something else. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
And I said, that way I only have to buy 3 more next time. So, but he was so surprised. He's like, I am really surprised you didn't go plant crazy. I said, I am too, but my thought is I'm only going to buy what I have the motivation to plant right now. And then
Mm-hmm.
next payday, I'll do 3 or 6 more. And then the next payday, I'll do however many
Yeah.
Sure,
and
sure.
I'm going to do it over time. And that way I'll be able to see results all the time. And I
Right.
think
Well,
it's going to help keep me motivated.
it's just that time of year where I need to go spend $400 to grow $12 worth of produce.
I don't do
That
that anymore.
that's a fact. And like I try to explain to Marie, she's getting into putting seeds out. So she got all kinds of little tomato plants going, and on my smoker, on top of my smoker. But the whole idea is, I said you got to be careful because it's going to be nice this week. It's going to be in the 90s. Next week it's going to be in the 70s. Then back in, and then we're going to get hit again. So whatever you got started out there, it's going to get up a little bit bigger. You're going to be all right there, and guess what? 120 degrees.
Yep.
It's going to be all
Yep.
cooked. I said, so I'd rather do a bunch of herbs inside, the
Sure.
hydroponics and stuff like that, you know. But you know what? Keeps her busy.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
She likes, and I think she got a little. I think she got a little setback when she couldn't grow nothing out here because, like I said, in Jersey, North Carolina, and even in Florida, she could grow just about anything with no
Right.
problems.
Yeah.
So that was like a curveball that was thrown to her.
Right.
But when that bird ate that little tomato,
It was over, huh?
boy, thank God she didn't know where my gun was.
You know what?
Hey, Russ.
I'm going to do something, but I'm not going to tell you right now.
Uh oh.
I'm going to, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. When I send out this thing that I've got for you, which is going to
Mm-hmm.
be sometime this week, now that we're moved and I know where everything is, um, I will send her some, what do they call them? Micro tomato plants. They get about a foot tall. You can grow them in your hydroponics. You can grow them on a windowsill in the kitchen, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can grow them in like a 1 gallon container and they do fine. And you can stagger them like every 3 weeks. So that way you've always got little cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I don't I don't have the motivation to do that. And I've got a lot of the seeds. I will find them and send them to her because I think she could benefit from them more than anybody else that I know.
Yeah. Don't go crazy with it, Charlotte. I mean, get yourself squared away, and you know, and
Oh,
get it to.
it'll all come together.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
know
gonna
what?
go ahead.
You know what makes me laugh about trying to do all this stuff and getting it done. The things that you spend the money on. Okay, I got little
No
pumps.
kidding.
I got these little pumps for inside of a fish tank. Okay,
Right,
and
right.
when you drop them in, they're all USB. You plug them in. All right, they don't work. They work for a day, 2 days, and then I had to, like I said, I had to get a hold of Jack from India, to let me know what's going. Oh, okay. We send them back. They send me out new ones. All right. Put them into the same thing. So finally, I bought a regular pump, an air pump, small one for fish tanks.
Okay.
Okay, and you got the little stones.
Those things
This is
last forever.
yeah, one don't work. I had to
What?
yeah. I mean, I got to keep taking it apart. This is where I wish I had my compressor. Okay,
Mm,
blow it out, whatever.
mm-hmm.
I don't know, but there's always seems like when you try to get into something like that. So
I have a pump that has been in my pond 4 years. It has never skipped a beat. It has run 24/7 for that whole 4 years. Promise. Promise. Um, I don't know what brand it is though.
This is just a tiny little thing with the is it three
Yeah.
sixteenths hose and stuff. So what I did was I have 3 buckets with she's got all kinds of stuff in there. I mean, whatever. Okay, that's beside the point. But I'm trying to keep these things aerated. Okay. So what I
Sure.
did was I bought another kit where you cut it, try to splice it together, and that's why that one's not working. So it's just no matter what I keep doing. So I told Marie, I said, for me to make a video, okay, and probably cost me 8 hours of my time cooking it, okay, and to pull one little piece of basil off the plant, to roll up and cut it, okay. I'd rather. Never mind.
Tom, are you using the pump that you submerge in the water?
No,
Just an
I
air pump.
yeah, just a small little. I got it. It's for fish tanks.
Right, right.
Okay,
Okay.
the little
I'm
aerator.
sorry. I thought you meant the kind that you submerge and it circulates.
That's what I had, but I had
Okay.
they were tiny, real
Right, right, right,
small.
right.
Okay, but they kept getting clogged and stuff like that. So
Sure.
you got to be careful what you're looking to do and everything like that because now I'm it's not a lot of money, but I'm still in out of my pocket to
Right,
grow
right.
freaking basil to clip off, to cut up, to put in some kind of dish to make it look pretty on a YouTube channel
Throw it
that I'll get
in
38 cents
soil and
for.
throw it in some soil and put it on your windowsill. It'll grow.
Yeah.
It'll grow. I promise it'll grow.
So just to see, well, let me try this and let me try that. Okay, no problem, right? Knock yourself out. But there again, she can drop seeds or any. She's got some kind of peppers that are grown. They're real tiny. They're orange and green. Okay, and about that
Oh,
big. Okay, I don't know what they are. Where she got it from. All right, I never seen a pepper like that. I do all the cooking basically. I bit into that little joker. My side of my side of my lip was burning for 2 days.
oh my
Looked like you
goodness.
had a stroke.
Oh my goodness. That's
And
terrible.
now she's got jalapenos growing outside. I mean, it just unbelievable. But
Yeah.
I mean, I had a real nice crop of jalapenos a couple of years ago, but the birds got the majority of them. And the thing is,
yeah,
they just poke a hole in them.
yeah,
They'll
just to
knock them
piss
You
on
you,
the
need to
ground.
cut that
I
piece
find them
out
on
and
the
eat
ground,
it.
just to piss you off.
oh,
What made me
anyway,
laugh,
not
Charlotte, the other
not when I can buy a dozen jalapenos for 50
$3.
cents.
Right, right.
I was going through uh, YouTube and just scrolling down this and that, and there was a short Charlotte of your garden. You had a
Oh,
picture of the garden with the fence and stuff like that. It looked so good. I said, but I didn't see the picture of the boat. That's
it
Yeah.
was behind the garden. Oh, bell peppers are my nemesis too. Well, that and
yeah.
beets. I've never been able to grow a beet. I've been trying. This is my 12th year. I get leaves. I just don't get roots.
Uh,
But bell peppers, last year is the first year that I had a good crop of bell peppers, and I don't know what I did. Uh,
that's the crazy part. That's the complete
and I
craziness.
probably didn't do anything. It could have been the variety, it could have been the soil, it could have been the weather. I just don't know.
And with these, I got the 2 small hydroponics. And what happened was they send you the food, okay, to put into it. And it was like a little packet. I put it in there, everything died. So we restarted. I took the water got funky, the whole bit. So what I did was I bought more pods, okay, more sponges, and they
Right.
sent me A and B, the food for it.
Right.
So here's my solution to directions. Throw it away, and I'm going to do it my way. Okay.
Okay.
So I took a cap full. You're supposed to measure this out. It looked like I was pouring a shot of scotch. In fact, it looked like scotch. I took the squeeze bottle and I filled the top of it up, dumped it in, put the B in, boop, put that in there. 2 days later, okay, I had to raise the light up because this thing took off.
Oh, no kidding.
Almost like Jack and the Beanstalk type of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it didn't burn them up.
No, not at
I'll
all.
be darned.
So, I said, I wish I could grow brisket and beef, you know,
Oh, yeah.
with that.
Brisket tree would be nice, wouldn't
Wouldn't it? Uh-oh.
What's
I
the matter?
guess I'm frozen.
You're
Can you guys
So,
hear me?
Charlotte, did they get your internet hooked up yet?
Yes, but it's acting really goofy right now. And I
Yeah, I
don't
didn't know
know
if you were on 5G or what you were on.
why. Fiber. But I just tried to walk in there to see what the cats were hissing at each other about, and it went kind of nuts. So
yeah.
that's weird.
You got the air conditioner fixed and everything?
Yes, yes. Apparently, there was a bad fuse,
Huh? Okay.
and the electrician that did the work on the house before we moved in, because we had asked for some things to be done, and it was mostly electrical. And I guess he missed it somehow. And when we called him, he came over that next day, and he replaced it and didn't charge us a dime.
Nice.
Just did it, and I said, "What do I owe you?" He said, "Nothing." He said, "It was my mistake." And I said, "Oh my God, thank you so much." I said,
Great.
"You know what? We're going to need some electrical work done when I get my she shed, and I need a card."
Very nice. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other day, the other day, I flushed the toilet,
Mm-hmm.
and the arm on the inside is all plastic.
Right.
Flushed it and boom, I heard
It
snap.
broke.
It
Yeah.
didn't flush.
Ah!
So what I did was I washed the floor and I, like a dope, I shouldn't have done it, but I dumped a bucket of soapy water and if I called the plumber to come in, he would say, "Whew, what the hell does this guy eat?
You got a
Gray,
problem.
it's got gray and bubbles in him. Holy crap!"
Oh, that's funny.
He drinks him. So it snapped. So I call the office. Yeah, we'll send the guy right out. Okay, no problem. Never showed up.
Oh no.
Well, that bucket should have flushed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It did. Okay, but it was still gray and
Oh,
this and that.
okay.
So this
So
is
you
what
can
I'm
stick
talking
your
about.
hand down there and pull up on it,
Yeah.
and it'll
I
work.
take the top off, okay, and this thing's laying in the bottom there with the chain, the whole bit. So I take it off that. So now it's shorter, okay. So I got it. Marie, you got any paper clips? We put a paper clip on it, okay, and hooked it up. But then I flush it and it wouldn't go back up. So I had to get channel locks out and open it. It's all plastic. Loosen up the handle a little bit on there, so it would go up. But it was so short now that it would hit the top of the tank and wouldn't flush all the way.
Oh no.
I said, "This is not what I pay for." So I called the next day. Okay. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry. He got sick last night, yesterday afternoon, and left." I said, "There's two guys. We'll send them right out. Send them right out." That afternoon, late in the afternoon, I said, "What the frig? Nobody's here." I get in the car, drive up to the office. I walk in. Now I'm telling them, and your name? Get off my lawn. I tell them. That's my
I'd have
name.
went in and asked you to use their bathroom.
I know, right? Right.
She said, "The other guy just quit on me today." I said, "Is it because my toilet? That these guys got sick and the other guy quit?" So now I got to wait till Monday for whoever else is going to come over to fix. But what I did was, I got a couple paper clips on the chain. Okay, I have a little torch. I heated up that plastic, turned it out a little bit. Okay, shortened it up. Worked better than it ever works. I'm going to tell him,
No kidding.
"Screw yourself. I'll fix
Wow.
it myself, you rat bastard." So I said, "That's my trials and tribulations living in an apartment house. First time ever happened."
I don't know why they make those things out of plastic. Well,
Yeah,
so
that's
you
kinda
have to
dumb.
replace it.
Yeah.
It's just a consumable item.
That
You know?
that one piece should be metal, though.
It
They
should
can make
be.
everything else plastic they want, but
Yeah, I
Right.
told the girl, I said, "You have a piece of paper and a pencil?" She gave me a piece of paper and And I wrote down, what's your name? I'm crossing you off my Christmas list.
Russ, that's kind of humorous. He was an electrician for 12 years. Now he works for a water company. He said, talk about not mixing.
Boy, you talk about confusion. Let me stand in this bucket right here. Yeah, talking about them little pumps in the buckets I have. The other system I set up, the hydroponics. My hands are wet now, filling with that thing, and dealing with the UBS. All right. Could
Yeah,
you
but that's
give
just 5 volts.
that'll make your mustache stand up?
Might, might do that.
Unbelievable. We started 2 weeks ago.
I got the cat a new cat tree today. Well, it came today. Poppy put it together for them, and they are having an absolute blast on that thing. So tomorrow, probably tomorrow night, I'm gonna film them on the cat tree, and I think that'll be my first video on my cat channel. Now that I'm moved, I can actually pay more attention to my YouTube stuff and get this thing going.
I was thinking before, Charlotte. I was thinking the counter issue you have, the way that thing comes out. That'd be a great setup for your YouTube videos.
It would, and I've thought about that too. It really would.
Get a stool or something. You know.
If I could get one comfortable enough to sit in for 2 or 3 hours.
Get yourself some nice lights and stuff.
Yes, yes.
That would work out really good.
We'll see how it goes. But the goal is to get the she shed. It's coming. I'm a little miffed that I have to buy one for all the junk first.
Yeah. You know what I figured out? At all the different times I moved and stuff, I would wait to paint.
Yeah, we're not going to do it right away.
Because you're going to be setting up shelves. You're going to be setting up, all this kind of stuff like that.
Right.
And to paint now and scuff it up and whatever.
Oh, that would upset me so bad.
Yeah,
And one thing I want to do too, these are just the old 1980s Luan doors throughout the house. And I think one by one, I'm going to replace them with panel doors because I just think they look nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doorknobs. Oh my gosh, y'all. There's something weird about the doorknob for the garage. 2 times, this is crazy, I've gone out in the garage to do work, in the middle of the night. I come back in the house. I can't get in the house. It's locked. Everybody's in bed. So nobody's locked me out of the house. And I've had to call Poppy either from my cell phone or on Facebook Messenger and say, hey, can you come rescue me? I'm stuck in the garage. I can't get out. I'll be there in a second. So the last time it happened like 2 nights ago. I said, look, I need a key that I can keep in the garage because I don't know what the heck's going on with this stupid door.
Yeah, I would keep that hole so that jig he's got there for the door.
Right? But for some reason, the thing that locks the doorknob, it's very spinny.
Okay.
And I think we might need to replace that doorknob.
Sounds like it.
But now I do have a key, so I can get in the house if I need to. It's amazing all the crazy things that happen when you're in a new place and you don't know where the lights are and you don't know how everything operates. There's a light over here on the corner of the house, both corners. There are the floodlights on each corner of the house. I know how to turn the front ones on.
That's nice.
I have no clue how to turn the back ones on.
Wow.
So who knows? The switch might be in the bedroom.
I got a switch, double switch here. One's for the fan. Turn the other one on. Don't know what it's for. I plugged lights into the outlets. None of them work. I have no clue.
I'll tell you something funny. Just that kind of situation. At the other house we were living in, there was a double light switch in the hallway. Well, one worked, the overhead light in the hallway, but one of them we had no idea what it was for. So what was it? Maybe 6 months ago, I sent Poppy up in the attic, and I said, check and see what the insulation looks like up there. He come down. He said, "You're not gonna believe this. There's a attic fan up there, the kind that the old-fashioned house attic fans.
The whole house,
That's
man. Yeah.
yeah, that's what that other switch is for."
Wow.
I said, "No kidding." But yeah, it was a whole house attic fan. It just, the kind that sucked everything in. It's amazing how they used to keep their houses cool back before there was air conditioning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And those things work so well.
My father worked 3 days, had an electrician come in, cut a hole in the side of the house. Okay, and I think it was a ton, maybe ton and a half, air conditioner that he put in a wall unit. We'd put it on an hour a day, and that was it.
Oh my gosh!
That's just enough to tease you.
No kidding.
I'm looking around. I'm saying, really? Okay, but I got even though. I got even. I had allergies so bad that they had to put a window unit up in my bedroom because I had allergies so bad. And the doctor said,
Gosh.
"This boy needs air conditioning." I went, yes.
Score.
That's
See,
funny
that's
stuff.
another problem. My allergies are acting up really bad. My eyes are itching like crazy.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot floating around right now.
Well, not only that, but all that dust out there and all that mess.
Yeah, you're stirring up a lot of dust too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're talking out here that is the pollen out here right now is worse than the flu.
Oh, wow.
Everything popped. We got out here. We got every kind of tree, bush, everything to make it look like, like it's an oasis.
Tropical oasis.
Yeah. So I mean, you got things popping left and right here, palm trees and everything.
Right.
I mean, I
Y'all.
washed my car on the way to work. By the time I'm ready to go home, it's just green
Covered
powder
in.
all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The pine pollen is just off the charts this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that might be what it is. I got pine trees in my yard.
Grumpus, you used to make me laugh. And Katie, you would see bales and bales or bags and bags of pine straw.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to this guy, Gerald Moss, I used to bail around with, the hell is that for?
Mulch.
What? Well, they use that around flower beds and stuff like that. I said, where I come from, okay, I would be a millionaire
Oh
with all the
yeah.
pine needles we have. Okay? Hell, man. We used to burn that by the barrelful
Mm-hmm.
to get rid of it.
Oh gosh, when I lived in Georgia, in South Georgia, I was way over on the coast, just above Florida. And the move from Florida to Georgia, nothing but a pine tree forest. That's all. The town I lived in was a town in the middle of a pine tree forest. And oh my God, my allergies went berserk. And I didn't even know I had allergies till I lived there. And I was sneezing and coughing, and that's when I discovered Zyrtec and Flonase. And now that I have 7 cats in my house, they are my best friend.
Yeah.
But I wanted to tell y'all, remember my dad got me those 2 persimmon trees
Yeah.
about a year or so ago, 2 Christmases ago. And I brought them home and I put them in the ground and they were doing great. Then all their leaves fell off this year. And I thought they were both dead from that freeze that we had because it was really cold. I think we got down to like 17 degrees. And one of them made it, and I am so happy. The other one, Mona always tells me that it's not always dead if it looks dead, you
Right.
know.
Right.
And I just want to give it some more time. I'm not going to do anything with it yet. But the other one has leaves itty bitty baby leaves
Okay.
all over it. And the other one's just sitting there. It's a stick in the ground.
Ah,
So we'll see what happens. But I still want to give it a little bit of time. Now, my dad's the one he has. His is established. It's been there for years, and he says, Charlotte, there's leaves all over it. I don't know why South Georgia is before we are, because we're warmer here than they are up there. You would think that mine would have come out first, but they didn't. My pear tree just started shooting out leaves at the very
You,
tips.
you
Yeah.
moved them all over?
I'm sorry. Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they're out here on the back patio. Yeah. And I finally, look, I've grown roses for 30 years. And I'd never had a climbing rose before. Well, I kept wondering why my damn rose wasn't blooming. I've had it like 3 years, never really blooms. At the beginning of the season, it'll get the most beautiful, fragrant orange roses on it. It's beautiful. But then it won't do anything. And I'm like, what the devil's going on?
I dated a flowered rose.
So I found out that climbing roses have to be trained because what happens is when you turn it sideways,
Gotcha.
the new growth grows off of that horizontal. And then you take it another direction and new growth grows there. And you never trim the main cane. You only trim or prune the growth coming off of it. And so now that I have a plan, and now that I have knowledge, this thing's going to be gorgeous next year, y'all. It's
Yeah.
going to be. It might even be gorgeous by the end of summer. It might.
Now, do you think any of this stuff got stunted because you moved it? Do you think it'll grab
Well,
pretty quick?
the persimmon was dug up and moved, but the pear tree's been in a container, so
Oh, okay, okay.
the soil or roots were not disturbed at all. And the mulberry tree is, God, it's probably 6 feet tall in a container. Um, and it's leafed out and doing beautifully. I did an Asian pear and had great pears, but got to see. Oh no, smoker wood. Yeah, yeah.
She's
Oh
she's
man,
Makes
she's
great
got
smoker wood.
yeah.
she's got a lime and a lemon tree. In fact, I planted the seeds for the lemon tree. That joke is about that big right now,
Oh wow.
and it'll take off. We had in Florida from seeds. We had an orange tree, lemon, and a lime tree, but inside the house. We would open up the like the atrium window, and
Right.
then things would just take off
Oh,
like
the
that.
scent was probably amazing
Oh,
when
it's
they
unbelievable.
popping off all the. Oh man, because
And
I've
I,
got a Cara orange tree and I've got a Meyer lemon out there, an improved Meyer lemon that's supposed to be more, well, easier to grow
yeah,
than the original, and it kind of is. But when they sent that Cara orange tree to me, it was in a box, and I could smell it through the box. It, oh my God, it was amazing. I open it up, and there are flowers all over it in the dark in a box. So it ended up giving me two fruits this year. I let it produce. Now I'm kind of mad at myself because I didn't know, but apparently when they're that small, it will stunt them if you let them produce fruit too early.
yeah.
So see what happens.
I
And
had
I
two
don't
orange.
want a huge tree either. So
I had two orange trees in the back of the property in Florida. And when we first moved in, I mean, it had oranges everywhere. So when an orange is ready, it's not really orange; it's green. You know what I mean? And then
yeah,
they sit, and then they become orange. The next year, the landscapers did something. Everybody was complaining about it. The next year, and these orange trees were big. Good size. They were fully grown. The next year, I could see one side of the tree was no leaves. And I said, son of a gun, they did something.
Yep.
Spraying or doing something with it. And so what I did was I told Maria, I said, this is nuts. I had an electric chainsaw. And I went out and I cut them down, saved the wood, and I cooked with them. Let it sit for a year or so. And,
Yeah.
and I cooked with it. But it's a shame how you would have something growing like that. Next thing you know, these guys come in and do stuff to it. But hell yeah,
That is why I don't hire a lawn service.
yeah,
Well,
Because they
I've got one, but I've got a mowing service. All he does is edge and mow, and
edge and mow.
he's in and out in 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I've only got a little front yard, and there's nothing in the back. So
I
he
have,
comes
yeah.
in every 2 weeks, but
I get
he,
leaf blowers here from Monday until Friday.
oh,
All you hear
wow.
all week long is.
Oh, that would irritate the dog crap out of me.
so have you guys seen I've seen them on YouTube commercials, these cherry trees. Have you seen any of those?
No.
I was just wondering what you thought of them. They got some little tiny cherry trees that they guarantee will bloom at the end of this year.
Like bonsai type?
I, they're just small little cherry trees. I didn't know if you'd seen the commercials or not.
I have not, but I would be
I'm
very
skeptical.
skeptical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny cherry
Right out in
tree.
front of the balcony here, on the side of it, we had a cherry tree, and that was slowly dying. And Marie says, "I don't know. You think you can eat them?" The landscapers would stand underneath it, pick them, and eat them like crazy. So when they went to cut it down, I told the guy, "Come here." He walked over. He said, "Yes, sir." I just give me two of them logs right there and cut them up. So I got some cherry for my smoker.
Good, good.
Yeah.
I never thought about that, Russ. Maybe it is AI. I mean, it
Um,
looks too good to be true, so it
One
probably
thing
is.
I do know is that cherries need a lot of chill hours,
Yeah,
and
that's what I thought.
where we live, it's near impossible to grow cherries unless you get a certain varieties. Let me see. Let's see, because I know you can grow some of them. There are some low chill varieties that require 300 to 400 hours of chill hours. Mini Royal, Royal Lee, and Coral Champagne. These trees thrive in full sun, consistent watering, particularly in California and similar dry summer zone 9 climates. They don't like humidity either.
It's me.
Not going
Uh,
to make it here. Yeah,
yeah,
Susie, that's kind of what I thought.
and that's, oh, wait a minute. If traditional cherries fail, try subtropical options like Suriname cherry or cherry of the Rio Grande, according to users on the Fruit Growing Forum.
I like them old smoky cherries.
I do too. I I, I love, yeah, they're good. They're really good. The big
I,
ones, dark, almost black.
Yeah.
Marie asked me the other night. She
Mm-hmm.
said, "When you were a kid, what was your favorite candy?" Okay.
Mm.
So I said, "Well, I didn't. Anything that I liked would have to be like cold or chilled. Okay. I didn't like hot Hershey bar in the summertime sitting out there. Nasty. I couldn't handle
Yeah.
that. We used to go into the city, see my grandmother, and there was a deli around the corner. All right. And in there they had these chocolate sticks, and they were raspberry gel in them.
Oh.
Put them and they were cold. Okay.
Yeah.
Put them and mod on. Now then later on they were rings of them.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was being bad and cheating with bread and stuff like that. I said to Maurice, "Yeah, you got me thinking now. Let me go see it." I found them, found the brand, okay, for I think it was a pound of them. Guess how much? $30.
Oh yeah,
Oh my Lord.
candy is outrageous now.
I said, nah, nah, nah,
I
nah,
like I like the chocolate covered cherries right out of the refrigerator.
no. Yep. Drop that in vodka on the rocks.
But yeah, I mean candy. I didn't even buy candy at Halloween this year. I just turned the porch light out
There you go.
and left.
Get
We
off
did.
my
Because
lawn.
I mean, hell, it would have been $80-$90 for the amount of kids that usually show up, and I'm not doing that for somebody else's kids. Sorry.
Me either.
No. Any kids come knocking on the door here. I don't
I
know.
don't even like kids enough to do that.
I mean, I would usually overdo it on the candy
Sure.
because I'd take it into work. I'd take it into work the next day and take it to the shop,
Oh
and
yeah.
them guys just eat it up. They
Yeah.
looked at me this year, you know, huh? I said,
Yeah.
nope,
Where's the
not this
candy?
year.
Hey,
I
boss,
said,
where's
you'll
the
have to buy
candy?
your own candy.
Hey, boss, where's the candy?
Right.
It's a shame. Really is.
Well, gentlemen,
But
I'm gonna have to get off of here because my eyes are just really watering really
I
badly.
done run the 10-minute warning.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Well,
So
yeah.
yeah, well, it's supposed to be a beautiful day tomorrow, so I hope to get some yard work done.
I am very excited about the weather tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Tomorrow
It's
I'm
supposed to
putting.
be sunny, be probably mid to upper 70s.
Mm-hmm.
We had a nice cool breeze this morning. Hopefully, I have that again.
Grumpus, it might be the last one we get
Well, this may
for a
be the
while.
last gasp of cold,
That's
which
right.
is which is 70.
75 degrees, exactly. Um, I'm gonna enjoy every second of it.
I'm putting zip ties to work tomorrow.
Susie, I don't have any advice on hydroponics, honey. I'm just not familiar enough with it. I've never really done it myself.
It's good. You got to be patient with it because it's a lot different than growing anything in the dirt. But I got to tell you something, Susie. Go to see Mike's Chaotic Garden.
Yeah,
Mike knows his stuff about it. In fact, he pulled us through with this doing this stuff.
sure does. Yeah.
He knows his stuff. That's Mike's Chaotic Garden. Good guy too. Really good guy. The other day he put up he put up a short. He's got a rabbit, a couple squirrels that he feeds by right from his hand. He's
Yeah.
got birds all over the place, and then turkeys in the front yard that are
Yeah.
coming through.
Well, you know, squirrels are
Yeah,
my arch nemesis, and that's why I got cats to keep squirrels out. And every time I say something about squirrels when he's in the live chat, he's like, "Don't be mean to the squirrels." And I'm like, "Look, you can feed them all you want to.
I
I'm feeding,
I'm putting my cat on duty, buddy." You
giving
know,
them damn birds and squirrels a 50-pound bag of sunflower seeds
right?
about every 3 weeks.
I know.
I didn't have the heart to tell Mike squirrels are really good with bourbon.
Oh man,
Oh, jeez, no way. I would never say that to him.
He's a good guy, really is. He has like common sense ways of getting around it because if with the hydroponic world, if you listen to what they tell you, and they don't tell you everything, it's almost like watching them infomercials, okay, about back problems, and we're going to tell you right now how to fix that back problem. But Joe over here, he's been
yeah.
doing this for 100 years. They never
20
get to
minutes
the
later,
point.
you never know.
Okay, Mike tells you don't use this sticky stuff, for the tops. Use tin foil, blah blah blah. I mean, just knows the stuff. Really, really, really helped us out. Now like I said, I need a hedge clipper to get the basil, moved around. Which that's what I wanted though. You know what I mean?
Well, Tom, what you got to plug on your channel? What's coming up?
Well, Monday I got on the podcast. I got that interview with the chef from the UK. It was a pretty good one. He enlightened a lot of things. Sunday dinner I got tonight actually coming on in a little bit. I forget what it is. I think I'm doing. I don't know. I forget. But got that and just keeping busy. I'm doing a couple a week and a couple of videos a week, and that's what I'm going to do until I close my eyes. Yeah.
I noticed today when I was looking at some of your stuff, man. Your subscribers, you're killing it, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all from the podcast. The one for the chef, okay, didn't even go up yet. Okay, didn't go out. It's got 2,600 views on the podcast side. So that draws a lot to it.
That's great, Tom.
Thanks, Jane. What you got going on, Charlotte?
Just my Monday night live stream at 9:30 Central Time. I'll be crocheting something. I got enough yarn to do that.
Maybe a boat, and I guarantee it's not a boat cover.
It is not going to be a boat cover, and it's not going to be a tablecloth.
Yeah. Mr. Grumpus, what do you got going on?
I am going to take care of the yard tomorrow, and I'm still trying to get this room put back. I'm looking at. I've got two big boxes that computer cases came into that I'm using to hold up another computer that I'm working on.
Oh my!
Vicky says, "Why don't you get rid of them boxes?" I says, "Well, I got a 90-day warranty on these cases. I got to keep it for at least 100 days." But channel wise, I'll just probably visit Charlotte this week, and you got it next week, right, Charlotte?
I got it.
Yeah.
Saturday night at 9:30.
Yes,
Okay.
Saturday night, 9:30 Central Time, on Saturday and on Monday. Did you see what Susie said? She said they're not going to be bloomers either, basically.
I'm actually thinking about starting on the Sunday Dinner Chef, starting Friday night, do a live for a little bit.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
I'm
if I
in.
can,
If
see
I'm
if I can
home,
get
I'm
up the
in.
ground. See if I can get off the ground. If I can get this live stream thing figured out. So
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. Everybody in the chat hanging out. Looks like we've got 12 people still in here.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, thank
All
you,
right, well,
Grumpus, for having
we
us
got to
up.
shut her down, and we will see you next week.
Take care, everybody. Charlotte, see you.